This broadcast, presented by Squirtle and its partner schools, is not to be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The content and descriptions on the platform may not be disseminated without the written consent of Squirtle and its partner schools. The thoughts and opinions shared on Squirtle's platform are those of the individual and do not necessarily reflect the views of the organization or its partners. Squirtle does not tolerate or condone hateful, bigoted, or divisive content. We want to thank our schools, advertisers, and individuals that have joined with us in our mission to build community around the local school.
Good evening, everyone. This is Randy Kersey. Welcome to Noble, Oklahoma, Noble Stadium, where the Bears are about to take on the Duncan Demons in a district contest. And the teams have finished their warm-ups and they've gone to the locker rooms. I'm here with Stephen Carey on the sidelines and a new guy this week, Ty Lindsay, my old buddy from back in the days, joining us. Shane Fisher's out this week, so got a new guy. Welcome, Ty.
Hey.
We're looking forward to having you here.
Well, thank you for having me, Randy. I've enjoyed being here this evening.
Stephen, how a little cool and a little windy down there?
Yeah, it finally feels like fall. You know, that north wind blowing in here about 15, 16 miles an hour. So we'll see how that affects. Hopefully, like we said, no cramping tonight. Maybe that might help. But it feels cool. Yeah, about 63 degrees down here. So hopefully, yeah, going to be a beautiful night.
Yep. So Bears coming off a heartbreaker of a loss last week, which was just a wild one, Ty. I don't know if you saw it or went back and watched it, but Bear offense has come alive the last 2 weeks. But the defense, we still got work to do.
Well, I'll tell you what, I looked at some of the stats on that game, and I was impressed. Comparing that with El Reno, Noble looked fantastic.
Yep, didn't have any trouble moving the ball and had some injuries there that we were a little worried about whether they were going to be back this week, but it looks like we're in pretty good shape, Stephen. I know one Bryson Carey is we've been kind of waiting to hear what his status was going to be because he got his bell rung there late, and he's good to go, we're told.
Yeah, thankfully he's really hard-headed like his mom. So thank goodness
now you be careful.
for that. Thank goodness
I know
for that.
Mindy Carey watches every one of these broadcasts.
She does. She watches them back. I'll be in trouble for that later.
You're going to get woke up at 1 o'clock this morning saying, "What did you say?"
Yeah, but no, he didn't have any side effects, any symptoms or anything after that the next day, and this week has been good and progressed. So I know he was, of course, a competitor. You know, he wants to be out there, and we tried to convince him to take it easy and not push it, but he did well this week, and he's going to be back this week. So that'll be good to have. I know, another one we kind of talked about was Trevor Rudd. You know, he got 2 personal fouls in last week's game and ejected, but I know the coaches appealed that on Sunday and heard back Monday that they won that appeal. So he will be back and won't have to sit out any games.
So that's one of our receivers in strong safety, I think, or free safety.
Yeah.
Important to us on both sides of the ball.
Yeah. One that we will be without, I know, with Bronson Barnett did have a concussion too last week. He's a tough guy. I think he kept playing through it, throughout the whole game, never came out, but until after the game they kind of realized that, so we'll miss him this week for sure.
Yeah. Well, and this week, even though we're playing Duncan, and I think we've played Duncan 12 times now, and I think it's 10-2 Duncan. So we always have a tough time with them. They're coming in 0-5, but it's kind of a deceptive 0-5. They've had some injuries. They led Lawton Mack late in the first half 2 weeks ago. And played 6A Lawton and lost in overtime. And so going to be a challenge tonight. And they kind of look like, of course, they beat us last year, 38-37 on an upset. We weren't kind of expecting that. Ran the ball kind of at will. And that's kind of
that was in overtime too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And that's kind of what they do, Ty. I know you've been looking at them and looking at their numbers, their stats, and their size, and they're probably going to try to line up and run it at us just like El Reno did.
Oh, yeah, they've got some really good-sized kids here, and looking at, they've got some returning people from last year, and all big men up front.
Yeah, big offensive line, kind of young.
Yeah.
3 sophomore starters on their offensive line, but one of them weighs of course we know about these coaches, these
260.
weight. So we got their offensive line goes 240, 223, 326, 260, and then the little guy is 200. So,
Yeah.
But they're going to try to probably line it up. I mean, if they've watched us play, we have trouble stopping the run, and have all year and even before this year, and that's what they're going to try to do. And I'm guessing that's what I would do.
Well, and looking at what the quarterback did last week, he had a good game on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the young man that really gave us so much trouble last year, Chris Counts, number 13, who played quarterback last year, this year is the running back. And I think he clocks at 6'2", 225, and we had a hard time tackling him. So he's going to be at the running back spot, and they've got a new starter, Sawyer Rice, the sophomore quarterback, who throws the ball a little bit better. So they're gonna have a challenge. And talking to Coach George this week, they've done about everything. They have a new coach, Coach Terry. It's his first year, and they're kind of trying to figure out what they want to do and be.
Right.
They've run everything from power eye to spread to wishbone at different times in the first 5 games this year. So obviously they're going to want to try to get settled in, and I think they've got everybody healthy again. So, well, hey, let's take a break real quick, and we're going to come back. Frank Solomon is not with us this evening, but I think we're going to have someone fill in for him to kind of give us an update on what's going on in the school. And so let's take a quick break. This is Randy Kersey with Ty Lindsay and Stephen Carey. This is NobleBears.tv. We'll be back in a minute.
Hey guys, Nathan's Automotive, proud supporter of Noble Athletics. We work on all makes and models specializing in diesel engine repairs. I'm so proud to show our support for the Noble Public Schools through our unique Auto Repairs for Bears program. Bring your car in for maintenance or repair and drop those repair receipts off at any school campus, and Nathan's will give back 5% of the totals to the Noble Public School System. We're looking forward to serving you for all your automotive needs. Go Bears!
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
What would you do if you only had one life to live? Well, that's kind of how this whole thing works. So bite off more than you can chew. Don't wait for someone else's green light. Go after what they say you can't. Oklahoma needs more doers, and doers don't wait. Get skilled, get paid. Oklahoma Career Tech.
Welcome back to Noble, Oklahoma, where the Bears are about to take on the Duncan Demons in district play. And this is the time we usually have Superintendent Frank Solomon visiting with us about the goings-on at Noble Public Schools. And Frank is out of town this weekend, so he's not here tonight, but standing in for him is Executive Director Nathan Gray. Nathan, how you doing?
We're doing good. Thanks for having us.
You bet. Well, thank you for filling in for Frank. So he's probably listening, so, he's going to, be careful here. No.
Well, he picked a good day to walk away. It's a little bit chilly down here today.
Well, a little bit. So tell us a little bit about a lot of stuff going on right now in Noble, athletically and otherwise.
A lot of stuff going on. Obviously, we kind of oversee athletics, and so we're going to highlight that a little bit today. Biggest thing tonight is we got all LED lights for the first game ever.
They've been out here working on them for a couple of weeks, I noticed, yeah.
We did half of them last time, and now they came out and did the other half, so we are completely LED at the football stadium, so we're pretty excited.
Very good. So now is that an energy saver as well as a difference in the lighting?
It's supposed to be an energy saver. The nicest thing is it's instant on and instant off. If you were at the Duncan game last year, you'll appreciate that.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
Now, Randy, some other things we got going on is the baseball field. Obviously, we're baseball/softball field. We're excited. The turf came in, so we have turfed the infield. So we're kind of excited to get that ball moving. And then the other thing is we've got our indoor that is up and going. So.
Okay. I have not been over to see the progress on the indoor. I did drive by and look at the field, though. It looks great.
Well, and they've got the walls starting to go up, so we're at least kind of seeing some, some building blocks of what's to come. We got to give a big shout out because obviously the community's jumping in and supporting and funding a lot of it. But great facility for baseball and softball. Unfortunately, softball went out and lost in the regionals today.
Oh my goodness! Yeah. Well. So that new facility will have locker rooms as well as indoor hitting and places to throw, and
it will. It's got a boys' locker room and a girls' locker room, and then we've got 3 cages and then 1 pitching area. So we're pretty excited.
Great. Well, that's great, and that's great to reward. Particularly that baseball program's had a lot of success lately, and you like to reward them when they do that.
Exactly.
Help them to keep that momentum going.
Exactly. And softball had a good year, so we're kind of hoping they'd pull it out today, but they ran a tough foe with Guthrie.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right. And then you were telling me a little bit earlier, volleyball's.
Volleyball's done well. They've had a successful year. First time we've been ranked in a long time. So we're going to McGinnis Monday for regionals. I think we go to we play Guyman first, hopefully win that, and then we'll face up against number 1 seed McGinnis.
Okay.
So,
all right. Very good. And then that's Monday at McGinnis.
Monday at McGinnis.
Okay.
So and then cross country ran today at conference, had a good meet. So we'll have regionals. I think it's in another week. So pretty excited of some of these fall sports and doing really well.
Good deal. Well, what else is going on, broader view of the school district? I know you're involved in a lot of parts of it, and you were talking about numbers, and we keep growing, don't we?
Right. We do keep growing. Obviously, we got our hand in a lot of things, and the biggest thing is enrollment. We've gained probably, I'd say, last few years between 100 and 150 kids each year. So at that rate, I mean, we've got houses going up like crazy, so we're going to do nothing but continue to grow. So.
Right.
We're nice to see some of these facilities come because I think it's bringing in some people because when you offer products, they come. So
yeah. Well, I know you and Stephen and myself and Ty here, we were all Noble kids, and we can all remember portable building days.
Oh, yes.
Are we in any portable buildings now?
Right now we have no portable buildings,
right,
but I will say we have traveling teachers. So it's a little different than the last time where we've got teachers who every planning period travel to a different classroom. So that way we can at least keep all the kids inside the school a little bit safer.
Yeah. Well, it's a growing area, a growing district, and things going on out of our control sometimes that causes that growth to happen, and you're just kind of left with having to deal with it.
Right.
So, very good. Well, what else going on?
Other than that, obviously, we've hired a new cheer coach. They went to competition. I forgot to highlight her a little bit, but she's over here. She's a OU cheerleader that 4 years competitive world champ, so we're pretty excited about being able to bring her on staff this year. And they went and competed and actually represented Noble really, really well.
Yeah.
So
very good. Good deal. Well, we've got a lot. Looks like we got a lot of kids involved. There's a lot of cheerleaders. Got a big drill team, and that's good to see.
It is. I think all of our extracurriculars off the charts right now. Anything from esports to archery to all your traditional sports.
Yeah. Well, and we're gonna. I don't know if you know this. We're gonna be talking to a representative, a student at halftime about student council and the things they're doing. So we're kind of looking forward to that.
Well, we'll be excited to hear what all's going on up here.
Yeah. Well, hey Nathan. Last thing, you got to give us a prediction.
I'm going to go Noble 35, Duncan 21.
All right, 35-21 Bears. Now, Frank gave us a prediction kind of like that.
68-67, something like that.
No, he predicted a final score, but it was the halftime score.
Oh,
so, a couple weeks ago, or maybe it was last week, I don't know. But, so, okay, well, we need a win here. Bears win this thing. They're still in the playoff hunt.
Well,
but this is kind of a must-win here.
It is, and I think we've got everyone's kind of cleared concussion protocol, so we're pretty excited.
Good deal. Well, Nathan Gray, Executive Director, appreciate your time, and as always, and Appreciate what you do.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll come back to here to us at Noble and kind of go over our keys to the game. Kickoff times here. We're inside 15 minutes, so we'll be back after this.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
All right, welcome back to Noble, Oklahoma. This is Randy Kersey with Ty Lindsay tonight in the booth and Stephen Carey on the sidelines. The Bear Band is, I think they're playing the alma mater now. We'll pause here for a minute whenever the national anthem starts. But we're down to 10 minutes or so, and we'll go over the keys of the game. I don't know if we can bring those up on our screen here. So we're going to go ahead and have our national anthem here. So we're going to pause and we'll come back and we'll go to the keys of the game. All right, that was the Noble Band. They're sounding good out there, Ty.
Yeah, they are. It's great to be in Bear Country tonight.
Yep. So we'll go to our keys to the game here, and I'm not sure we can get them up on the screen. There we go. So keys to the game this week, Ty, and you and I have talked about this a little bit. Number one, continue our offensive progress we've had in the last 2 weeks. You know, we were very sporadic the first really 3 ball games of the year. Scored some points, but just didn't look like Noble's offense has looked the last few years. But at Ardmore and then last week, they really came alive.
Well, they definitely had the opportunity to put some points on the board. They had an outstanding total yardage last week.
Yeah.
You know,
So
you got. I thought Joey Bear the last 2 weeks has really progressed. You know, I mean, especially he went out for a few series that last week, but he accounted for 10 touchdowns. Last week.
Throwing and running. I think he threw for over 300, ran for well over 100, and Joey Bear's really coming into his own. And we've talked earlier in the year, Ty, about this is Joey's he's a senior, his first year to start.
It's amazing.
So he's he's kind of like a sophomore. It's a different deal when you're out there and it's live and all the stuff's running around and guys are trying to get you and seeing the field and having that presence. And we've really seen him grow up, particularly with staying in the pocket and not just he's a great athlete and he has a tendency to take off and run, not like your quarterback used to do. Okay. Because Joey can do that, and sometimes that's a little bit of a detriment. But they've really worked with him on, hey, go to that next read, don't run first,
right.
And he's done a great job doing that. Run game has been mostly Joey Bear. Now at Ardmore, Peterman had 100 yards. That's really the only time we've really run the ball effectively, other than Joey running this year. So. We really need to kind of balance that out, and so if we could take some of the heat off, that's going to be a big key, I think, to the game, as well as keeping the ball. It allows you to eat up clock. If we could have, Stephen, last week we scored so dadgum fast, and so did they. That sometimes you want to eat up clock. You want to go on an 8-minute drive.
Yeah, it was definitely a track meet there for a while, just back and forth.
Yeah. So it was like an 8-man game almost out there, right? Yeah. So, but, Bears need to kind of develop that run game and try to get back on track. And then Duncan's offensive line we talked about, Ty, they're big, but they've got 2 seniors, apparently a really good leadership in the center is a senior, but 3 sophomores.
Yeah.
And so maybe we need to try to exploit that a little bit.
Well, I think you're right, and I think the center is definitely going to be the key point on that front line.
Yeah, he's a senior and kind of a leader, and kind of does some things for him in that capacity, and has kind of taken that role on to himself. So, captain's coming out, and for the Bears, it's going to be number 55, Trevor Hand. Number 12 is Logan Kirby, and number 1, Joey Bear. And the Duncan captain's number 13 is Couts. Number 10 is their kicker. We hadn't talked about that. They have an excellent kicker, Ty. And
Delgado.
Yeah, Delgado. Number 70, one of their offensive linemen, one of their senior offensive linemen, Jackson Kahn. And then looks like number 7 is their other captain, Landon Holdhouse, wide receiver.
Yes.
So Steven's out there. He got out there. We'll get the toss here.
Your respective teams. All right. Okay. Duncan, you're the traveling team. That is heads, and that is tails. What's your call? You call tails. It is tails.
So it sounds like Duncan's won the toss.
Duncan deferred, and Bears will take the ball.
Bears going to take the ball. So Bears are going to be going from the north to south. So the Bears will have the wind at their back in the first quarter. And got some wind tonight, Ty.
Yeah, they are predicting it to be as high as 25, 26 miles an hour.
Yeah. So Bears are going to take the ball and the wind here. And Bear Bus is coming in, getting ready to run in through the Spirit line here. And so our officials tonight are referee Brian Waugh, umpire is Ben Mellon, headlinesman Steve Bellavacqua, line judge Chad Rose, and back judge Jason Daigle. So that's our officiating crew tonight. And so we're waiting. Duncan's lining up over there. Duncan be wearing the white jerseys, black pants, red helmets. Bears are in their white hats and all black tonight. So, kind of going on a little bit with the keys to the game. One other one that I had that we didn't have up on the screen there was we got a gang tackle. They run the ball. They've got a number of different options to run the ball. That's what they want to do. They do it out of a lot of different formations, and that's been our weakness this year, stopping the run.
Mm-hmm.
So really need to fly to the ball and be hungry Bears tonight.
Well, and that's one thing I think Duncan has prided themselves on. They've got some speed, particularly in their secondary.
Yeah. So I think Steven's got his microphone down close to where the Bears are fixing to come in. So we're seeing the smoke, and here come the Bears. So Bears coming out for their 1-1 in district play. Duncan comes in 0-2 in district. Bears need to win this one to have a shot at a playoff spot. Top 4 go. And this is one that can't let it get away from us, Steven.
Yeah, that's right. That last week hurt, but put us in a little bit of situation. But yeah, we need to come away tonight with the W.
Yeah, last year we were kind of in the same situation. We had lost to El Reno. Last year we kind of didn't expect to lose to El Reno, but did. This year we kind of really, if we were honest with ourselves, we thought, boy, it's going to be tough to beat El Reno, and almost beat them,
Yeah.
And then went down to Duncan last year thinking, well, we're going to take care of business here, and then Duncan ended up taking care of business and beating us in overtime. So we're really kind of sitting exactly where we were last year from a district standpoint.
Yes, yeah. Last year, I remember we lost a few heartbreakers, by 1, 2 points.
Yeah.
Overtime, those kind of situations.
So into the win, Duncan Delgado, a senior kicker, and he's been there forever. I don't know. That kid's been playing 6 years. I remember him every time we play him. He's a really good kicker. When they kick north to south, I'm guessing they're going to kick it out of the end zone. But they probably will try to do some sort of pooch kick into this wind because it's really, the flags are straight out there. So Bears playing back deep, and looks like we're going to have.
Tell you what, these black uniforms, the numbers are a little hard.
I know it's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, you got kind of our usual setup: Connor Lane, Kirby, and Carey.
Okay, so back. Kirby's deep in the middle. Bryson's over to the east, and Kirby's here on the home sideline as a 3 deep. So Delgado teeing it up at the 40. We're about to get underway.
Number 10, Alex Delgado to kick off for Duncan. Number 12, Logan Kirby back deep to receive for the Bears.
So referee giving the signal here. And he's holding us up for something here. Waiting, I think, to get the clock set. So waiting on getting our clock set here. We got a little bit of a hold up. So last week, Bryson Carey did a great job on returns, and if they scouted, they're not going to kick it towards him. Here we go. So we got the 12 minutes up. First quarter is about to be underway. Delgado kicks it, and he kicks it straight away, pretty much taken and bobbled there about the 28-yard line. They're scrambling for the ball.
They got the ball.
And, the Bears bobble the kick. That was Connor Lane, I think, came up and tried to catch that ball about the 28 and couldn't corral it, and Duncan recovers. So a bad start. Special teams always going to be important, and giving them an extra possession.
That wind really knocked that ball down too. It kind of stopped, and he had to run up a little farther on it.
I was kind of surprised we were as deep as we were. All of our deep backs were way back there. So, All right, so coming out, and it's Counts at quarterback, and they're coming out in the wishbone. He keeps it to the left after faking inside. He's drugged down after a gain of about 3. So Chris Counts comes out at quarterback, and Duncan comes up in the – and that's one of the things Coach George was kind of telling me. He said, man, we got to prepare for a lot of different things because they've done a lot of different things. So double tight quarterback. It's a pitch sweep to number 17 out there. Bears do a good job setting the edge out there, turning him back in. I think that's who set that edge out there? Was that boy, it's hard, folks. The numbers, you just can't read the numbers on the black uniforms.
You hope after last week we've learned how to set that edge.
Yeah.
Do a good job tonight.
So they actually lost a yard there. That was number 17 on the carry. Jackson Pogue. So Bears looking to go 3 and out, and it's a fake, and Counts picking up where he left off last year, guys. He just carries the Bears. He is a load. So kind of faked a sweep to the right, and then it was a counter coming back the other way, and Counts carries that ball down to the 16.
Looks like Nate Standridge was on the tackle.
Okay, Standridge on the tackle there. So that was a gain of about 12. This time goes to the fullback, and he's had some success for him this year. Preston Brule, the fullback, big kid, junior, I think. Nope, senior. So Brule goes for 5 right up the gut there, Ty.
Yeah, I was going to guess 4, but you're right.
So Duncan coming out in the wishbone double tight for this first entire series. Pitch sweep around the left end, and they get him out of bounds. That's number 8, Tavian Holland. He gets 4, and it's going to be 3rd down and short. So big spot here. Need to keep him out of the end zone.
About the 6-yard line.
Bears running around, not set. And fake on the wishbone, and then a keeper up in there by Counts, and he's down. Has the first down inside the 5, down to about the 4-yard line. So picks up 2. And I hear somebody yelling timeout.
Yeah, calling timeout here. I think trying to square up a few things.
Yeah. Well, I noticed certainly on that last play, they snapped the ball. We're still trying to decide which side we're lining up on, so there's some confusion out there, which I don't know. Ty, you're the defensive guy. When you when you come out in double tight, there can't be a lot of flipping around you got to do, is there?
No, there's not really. There's really not.
I mean,
it's a pretty tight situation down there, and
yeah. When they come out and shift, then you see defensive players shift, because the strong side changes. But when it's a double tight, strong side's the wide side of the field, if I recall.
No, you're right. Absolutely.
Yeah, it seems like we did that a lot last week. Yeah, El Reno was shifting a lot pre-snap, and we'd have to just flip the whole defense.
Yeah, but I'm not sure why we're doing that with Duncan, because they're not shifting anybody. They're coming up, lining up too tight, full house backfield, and saying, "Here we come."
Yeah.
So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 4. Counts hands off up inside to Brule. He gets right to the goal line and is held out of there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was good defense. They stepped up on that.
So Brule picks up a couple there. And looks like it's inside the 1, Stephen.
Yeah. It's short distance here for him to just punch this in.
So play clock running down. Duncan a little late getting a play in.
Quarterback sneak here.
Yeah, there's not much. Well,
right to the
Fullback again, 24. Bear, that middle of that Bear defense stiffens there.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're showing him short.
Who's
still.
that in there? Who got in there, Steven? Can
Well,
you
you
tell?
got Jordan Hensley.
Hensley,
right
the
over
linebacker?
Jordan Hensley, and then again, not maybe Enox, I think.
Yeah, Enox and Hensley are middle inside backer there, and Enox one of the down tackles. So going to be 3rd and goal from right on the line.
There we go.
That's a good that's a good
what we
break for the
needed.
Bears. Yep. So it's going to be a false start on Duncan. Yeah, I don't know why they're not messing around. I mean, this is quarterback sneak territory, Ty.
Yeah, it is.
When you got a 225-pound quarterback that, yeah.
All he had to do was lean forward, and he would have been in.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're giving Brule a lot of opportunity there.
So third and goal from the 5 after the penalty. So Bears get a break there. Let's see if we can capitalize and keep them out of this end zone here. So option to the left, and
Quarterback keep.
he got down.
He stretched it out there, but
Did he get in?
no whistle. There was no whistle
and
yet.
the Bears come out running the ball the other way.
There
That's
we go.
Gonna be,
There was no
Is
whistle.
that
12.
Logan Kirby?
Logan
Yes.
Kirby.
Logan Kirby.
Kirby returns that 99 yards at least,
Yes.
maybe more. So the ball squirted out.
He stretched the ball across the goal line, it looked like, and there was no whistle. I think Kirby just took it out of his hands and took off.
I'll be darned. And, boy, the Duncan coaches are out talking about that. Now the officials are talking. So, yeah, if you break the plane with the ball, then it's over, right? But
there was no whistle down here on the field.
no whistle, and that would indicate nobody thought he broke the plane or didn't want to admit it. So the officials are huddling here, but Logan Kirby takes the ball out of Counts' hands as he's stretching it, trying to get it into the end zone, and takes it all the way back.
Oh, it looks like they're giving this back to Duncan.
They're going
Fourth down. They're saying fourth
They're
down.
saying fourth down, so they're going to say the progress was stopped, Ty.
Well, that was heads-up ball on Kirby's part. He did a great job.
Yep. So they're not giving them a touchdown, but they're saying it's fourth down from where they're going to mark that, Steven.
I mean, it has to be right on the goal line. I mean, it can't be anywhere else, I don't think so.
Yeah. So Bear coach is going out for an explanation. Coach George is he not obviously he wanted the result of the 99-yard sprint.
Yeah, it's about on the half-yard line.
Okay, so going to be fourth and goal, and they're going to try to punch it in here, I'm guessing with a quarterback sneak again. So Counts.
Yeah.
And there he goes, and does he – oh, my goodness. They're not no signal.
They
No,
got an
now-
extra push on him.
Okay.
Put him across.
Looked like the back judge came in there. Neither of the line judges, they were running in, and they weren't running in with their hands up. So
At first snap, I mean, he was stopped, but then the running back came in, extra push.
Got the push from behind.
Over the goal line.
So Duncan takes an early 6-0 lead here with 7:33 to play in the first quarter, and Delgado on for the extra point into that wind. And it is good. And so Duncan, after the Bears muff the opening kickoff and give Duncan ball about the 30-yard line, Duncan takes it in. They had to work for it, but they got it in there, running a wishbone, which is one of about 4 different offenses they've run this year.
Well, how often do you see that?
Well, we play some wishbone teams, but they're more of those flex bones where you got guys in motion. Nobody, I don't think we've seen yet this year, Steven, who's just lined up in the full house backfield and said, stop us.
Yeah. But like you said, if you watch any film on us, you think any team is going to do that every time this year.
And, running the ball against Noble makes sense, too, because you're keeping the ball out of Noble's really explosive offense, passing attack, right? So they you want to
quite
eat
a
up
bit of
clock.
clock.
Yeah, so they go through
on just 30 yards.
it took them half the first quarter almost to go 30 yards, but they lead 7-0 and kicking off again. And looks like the Bears have scooted up a little bit. Kirby's still back a little deeper from my liking into that wind, I think. So we'll see see if they kick it over here towards Lane again. So 7-0 Duncan, 7:33 to play here in the first quarter. And that one's
Again,
down the
short.
middle. Fair catch called. Good heads-up play there by
Yes, it was.
the middle.
Rudd.
Trevor
Number
Rudd in
5.
there. Number 5. Fair catch is at the 32. So Bears will take over at the 32-yard line, trailing 7-0. 7:33 to play here in the first quarter.
Trevor Rudd's a senior this year, right?
Yep, Trevor's a senior and key defensive player, as well as one of the 4 wideouts you'll see most of the night for the Bears. So Bears have got Peterman in the backfield along with Joey Bear, and 2 split left, 2 split right, and motion. Looks like Bryson Carey, and here's Peterman. No,
Joey
faked
Bear.
me out.
Yeah.
Joey pulled that, and probably should have handed that off.
I think he should have. I
Kind of misread that a little bit.
Yeah.
He's going to be that's going to be a loss of about 4 for Joey Bear. So 2nd down and 14. Motion again, right to left. Bear back to throw. Popped up, and did he catch it?
Incomplete.
No, incomplete. Hit the ground.
It's
So,
close.
Was that I'm sorry, folks. I just cannot read these dark numbers on these black uniforms.
Yeah, that was Kirby. Kind of tipped it up in the air.
Yep.
Luckily, it wasn't picked off.
Yeah, could have easily been. So Bears coming out 3rd and 14, so need a play here. So we're going empty backfield. Got 3 split right, 2 split left. Joey Bear alone in the backfield. And got motion. It's going to be a screen pass
There we
to
go.
Bryson. And he is going to get down, close to that first down.
Whoa, man! The side judge over on the Duncan side.
Why
think
is he moving it back that far?
He threw that flag about 50 yards.
Okay, I think it might be a face mask, guys.
He threw that. He rear back and crow hopped that flag.
Yeah, got it. So didn't get the first down. Got about 12 on the catch and run, but a face mask there at the end, and that bails the Bears out of a hole, Ty.
It sure does. That was a good run. He looked really good on that.
So Bears do a good job on those quick screens. It's kind of like a running game.
Yeah.
You just kind of stand up and fire it out there. So empty backfield again, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Lane comes in motion in the backfield, and here's Joey Bear, fakes to Lane and sticks it up in there for about a 3-yard gain. Yeah, give him 2.5. So that brings up a 2nd down and 8 at the Duncan 35 with 6:09 to play. Bear rolls left, throws it out there. He's got his man, and that's a catch.
Kirby.
At the 20.
Logan Kirby out of bounds at the 20, the senior. So Bears with a big play there, kind of that intermediate out on the rollout there. So 1st down at the 20.
El Reno's lining up in the 4 and 3.
So Bears have had a lot of success throwing the ball against El Reno against Duncan the last 2 or 3 years here. And Joey Bear out here, good stiff arm, but number 18 does a good job hanging on there for Duncan.
That late flag down here. I think might be a little taunting.
Jason Quartermeyer. So we got a flag Bear brought down for no gain. And we'll see what the officials sort out here. Now they're waving it off. So that's going to be about second, and he lost about a yard there. 2nd and 11 here. 5:29 to play in the first quarter. Duncan ahead early here, 7-0. So Bear comes set. He's got Peterman to his left, and he drops the snap. That kind of came out, but it came out hot there.
Yeah, it never got off the ground. It was a worm burner.
So bad time for that. So that's going to be a loss of 8. Puts the Bears in 3rd and 18. And from the 27-yard line of Duncan. So, yeah, that snap just never really had much of a chance. So Bear rolls right, looking downfield. He's got a man, and it's caught.
Rudd.
Trevor Rudd.
Number 5.
Number 5, Trevor Rudd catches that senior. So
not sure who it was, too. We had 2 guys back there.
Right.
Yeah, Rudd made it awesome. Made a great catch.
That's
yes,
right.
He did.
There were two guys there, and they kind of both broke open. And Joey Bear on 3rd and 18. Ty, my goodness,
that's great.
So Trevor Rudd with another touchdown. He's kind of Mr. Touchdown this year, Stephen.
Seems like he has about one every game.
Yeah, he doesn't catch as many balls as some of the other kids, but it seems like he's always in the scoring column.
Yes.
These kids are running good routes, and they're getting open.
So extra point is good by Austin Bond. So Bond.
Shout out to Jackson Steele on that. Holder, that snap was kind of behind him. He did a good job of catching it and bringing it back over and getting that ball down.
Well, that's those baseball skills. Got to get those bad hops sometimes. So Bears answer, get themselves in a couple of holes there, Ty. 3rd and 14, 3rd and 18, but they have an answer.
Yes, they do. They've stepped up.
So Bears will kick off with the win, Austin Bond, and Bears, we'll see. Get that thing up in the air, and Bears typically do a deeper onside tie. If you hadn't we kind of and we've done it very successfully this year. There have been times in the past that we just seem to kick it out of bounds more than not, but this year they've done a good job kind of pinning the opposition there around the 30. And he's lining up. It might even be a straight onside. Look at this. No, it's a deep. And it's taken at about the 17 by the Duncan deep man, and he's brought down there by
good tackle. Bryson Carey and
Bryson.
About the 39.
Connor Franks. Yeah.
Connor Franks. So 34-yard line on the return, and Duncan will take over with 4:32 to play, and we are all tied at 7. And we'll see what Duncan comes out offensively here. So Counts is back in, but it looks like the new quarterback, or the Sawyer Rice, is in, and Counts is so they're kind of in the spread here with Counts. Handoff to Counts, and pretty good job there, getting him corralled. Got a flag there, maybe in the holding area,
it's
or a motion.
From this back, Judge. So we'll see.
Looks like Counts got about 2 yards on that, but Duncan's marching backwards. So we got holding. And I can hear Coach George saying, we'll take it, we'll take it, we'll take it. I don't think they're going to give it to you 3 times, Coach, but we'll take you. They'll give it to us once.
Yeah, that's Crawley down here.
Oh, that's Crawley? Okay. Okay. So that is going to march them back to the 25-yard line. So it's going to be second down and about 19. And Duncan in the spread offense here. So, again, tough week of prep for the Bears, Ty, when you got to prep for all these different offensive possibilities.
Oh, that's a fact.
I think everybody moved on that
Except the
play
center.
except for the center.
Yep. All right, so they'll mark them back some more. So that's going to make it put them back to the 20-yard line.
Ball start on Duncan. Makes it first and 25.
So about first and 24. They've got to get to their own 44 here. So Rice stands up, throws a short out there and caught, but immediately corralled. That's number 11 on the catch is Sincere Young.
Maybe 2 yards there.
Yeah, got about 2 or 3 yards. Trevor Rudd on the tackle. So that's Duncan's first pass attempt of the evening. And Sawyer Rice, a sophomore, has been their quarterback most of the way this year. So Rice rolls left. He throws out here in the flat, and it's dropped by number 17. Had a man, Jackson Poe, but Poe couldn't hang on.
We had good coverage on that, though, too. I don't think he would have got much.
Yeah. No, he didn't have a lot of room there, and we kind of had the deeper guys covered. So.
Yeah, Standridge was all over him.
Yeah. So, brings up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 22 here. So Bears a chance to get off the field defensively. Screen pass, caught by number 7, and immediately brought down. Great job there peeling back. He was rushing initially. Who's that?
Trevor Hand, I think, read that screen and kind of came back and got him.
Came back and got him, and then he had some support, 20. Connor Franks in there. So they're going to lose a couple of yards on that. That's going to bring up 4th down and long here. And so Bryson Carey back at the Bear 45. Here's the kick. It's a kind of a end over end, takes a bounce. Bryson fields it about the 46, cuts it up, gets what he can, gets into Duncan territory. So Bears is setting in good shape here, guys.
Yeah, we've got some good field position right here.
Yep, so 2:49 to play here in the first quarter. Bears get the 3 and out with the help of Duncan penalties there, and get great field position with the win for another 2 minutes and 50 seconds, roughly 2:49. So they're going to set up shop at the 44, first down. So Bears coming out, 2 split left, 2 split right. Peterman in the backfield with Joey Bear. And it is Peterman up the middle and does a good job right there. And that's, Stephen, we talked about that a little bit. He is really effective when he just goes north and south.
Yeah, if he could just make one cut and go.
Yep.
He hit it really, really quick.
Yeah, so great job cutting it up in there. Gets about 8. Yeah, give him 7 there. 2nd and 3. And Joey Bear fakes and keeps up in there, and not much. They're really laying for Joey, it seems like, up the middle there, Stephen.
Yeah, they are. They're really tackling him high too. That's about like the 3rd tackle around his head.
So no gain there. And got the jump.
Yeah.
So long snap count there, and going to give the Bears a free first down. So coach's nightmare, Ty. What are you supposed to do on defense? Watch the ball.
Watch that ball. Can't be moving like that.
We've been. It seems like we've been on the other end of all these penalties.
It's nice the first part of the season. It's nice to see somebody in another jersey make that mistake, isn't it? So motion left to right. Bear fakes it inside. He's going long. Got one-on-one out there, and just a little underthrown.
Yeah, Duncan had good coverage there on Lane.
Was that Lane out there? So
yes.
Lane's kind of been our best straight deep threat.
Sincere Young was a defender.
Correction number 4 is Connor Lane.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line. Incomplete pass stops the clock at 1:46 to go here in the first quarter. So about 10 seconds on the play clock here. Bears 3 split left, 1 right. Bear hands off up in there to Peterman.
Yeah.
Running north and south again.
Go, yeah.
Good job. He gets almost to the first down.
Yeah, maybe a yard short, maybe.
Yeah. So pickup of 9 there for Peterman. And that opened up nicely. So 3rd and 1. Bear hands to Peterman. Nice cut.
There's a good cut up.
Yep. Didn't get a big run out of it, but the cut got the first down.
It did.
Put a nice move on the defender out there. And he gets down to the 20, right at the 20-yard line, looks like, guys.
You know, shout out to our offensive linemen too. You know, we're always a little bit undersized, things
Right.
like, but they have been playing well the last week and so far this week.
Yep, they have. They've
look
done a good
good.
job protecting and they're running the ball pretty effectively here. So one of the things we talked about is, hey, we need a running game other than just Joey Bear, and so far so good. Joey rolls right, throws it up in the end zone, and they
there's a
tackle
flag
him
right
down
there.
there.
There we
And
go.
there's the flag.
It took a while for him
Yep.
to throw it, but I don't know why he was waiting so long.
Who was that on the? Was that
Bryson down
Bryson
here?
down here?
Number 14 on
Number
coverage.
14 just pretty much tackled him. Ball was kind of thrown up for grabs. Boston White on the defensive
Yeah.
side down there.
Yeah, the ball was kind of thrown short. Bryson was trying to come back to it, and he just pretty much tackled him and bring him down.
That always makes you nervous when they go out there and talk about it. It's like, come on, guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's so hard.
And it did
about
take
this
a long
conference.
time to throw that flag. I was afraid they weren't going to
Well,
throw
yeah.
it.
It's blatantly obvious, though.
So they do decide it's pass interference in the end zone. Now, when of course in high school it's not spot foul, so it's going to be they're going to mark that down, and the Bears should get the ball inside the 10 though. So Bears in position to take a lead here inside the Duncan 10. They're just, they're not setting up the chain, so it's, well, I don't know if they spotted it yet. I'm watching. Okay, so they're marking it off from about the previous, well, it'll be the previous line of scrimmage. So, yeah, just inside the 10. So it'll be first and goal inside the 10.
So half the distance kind
Yeah.
of to the.
All right, so Bears got 2 split right, 2 left, and they're stacked out here. So a lot of times we'll see a kind of a quick screen. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle to Peterman, and he is slammed down hard there by that middle of that line. That's number 66 on that play.
What, did he pick up 3 on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, about
2.
2.5.
Yep. So 66 for Duncan. Cash Pierce. And Bear fakes and rolls right, and coming down, he throws to the back of the end zone, and incomplete. Intended back there for
Bryson Carey.
Carey. Tried to kind of sneak that into the back of the end zone. I think
Yeah,
Bryson was there, but
He was. Joey threaded that one in there. I'm not sure how he got it through there, but it
Yeah.
was a dart.
so going to be 3rd down and goal now from about the 8. So empty backfield, and now coming back to set up his lane. Bear,
There it is.
he's going to run it. Puts a move on. He gets down inside the 2.
To the 2. Yeah.
So thought he could get in there. Good job closing there by Duncan.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 4th down and goal from the 2. So what do you do here, guys?
That's the end of the quarter, so we got time to
Got
maybe
some time
think about
to
it.
think about it. But we're not got the win now.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, so we're at the end of the first quarter. Bears are going to have it 4th and 2 at the Duncan, or 4th and goal at the Duncan 2. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back here at NobleBears.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process.
So we're back here at Noble High School. Noble Duncan 7-7. Bears 4th down and 2, and they're lining up to go for it. You like the call, Ty?
I do like it. I was hoping they would do that.
So 4th and 2, we've got a...
Oh, now we're going to call timeout.
Now we got a timeout by Noble. That's going to be the second for the Bears. So they wanted to see how they might defend them, I think, and then going to come back and talk about it again. But, yeah, Bears trying to Coach George doesn't like kick field goals, does he, Stephen?
No, like you said, I mean, we've always kind of struggled with our kicking game, and
yeah.
like I said, into the wind. You know, this is where, what was it, last year we had the diesel package,
right?
You know, where we had the beefy guys in there and just plow right through.
Well, and
here.
Colin Fisher's 6'3" and 195 and tougher than most of the linemen. So
yeah. And I think the rest of that diesel package is hurt this year. So
yeah, they're all standing here at the 50 with cowboy hats and and slings and crutches.
Yeah.
So 4th and 2, Bears coming back out, and they're going an empty set. So
sorry guys, one wider. So
all right, so got 3 split left. Really trying to spread them out here, and motion coming left to right. Handoff. And it's going to be, he waltzes in. So great, man, that was great play design.
It was.
So the Bears overloaded the left, the wide side, motioned that way, and then just went back the other way. So brought all the defenders out of the way and then just beat them to the corner, Ty.
Oh, yeah, the timing on that was perfect.
He faked that handoff to Lane and then just followed Lane right into the end zone.
Yeah, just followed him, yeah. And I think Lane could have scored untouched.
Yeah.
He didn't have anybody to block. So 2-yard touchdown, and
that's good.
Austin Bond knocks the extra point through, and the Bears are leading it 14-7 here with 11:55 to go in the second quarter. And so after kind of a bad start for the Bears guys with that muffed kickoff and then getting down, Bears have responded.
They have. They've really stepped up, and I thought they did a good job on goal line earlier. That's a tough situation to be in down there, and Duncan had a lot of power to push in there.
Right, defensively, almost got it stopped, but kind of a controversial fumble, no fumble there, and they punched it on in. So we'll see what Duncan comes out with. So they tried they went with the wishbone and pretty well marched it in on us, and then they came back with the spread offense when they had further to go, and of course got themselves in trouble penalty-wise.
I have a feeling they might go back to that wishbone.
Well, I sure would. I mean, number one, you keep the ball away from our guys, from our offense.
Control that clock.
Yeah. But Duncan's got the win now, so they may be more inclined to see if they can air it out a little. So pretty stout win out of the north. Here's the kickoff from Bond, and it's a high taken around the 20 by number 8.
Number 8 returns the kickoff.
And that is Tavian Holland, and he takes that back to about the 35. Looks like Rudd on the tackle out there.
That was Bryson and Dawson Davis.
Okay,
yeah,
Bryson and Dawson Davis. Okay. All right, so Bear defense on the line here again, the 37-yard line, first down Duncan. Bears lead at 14-7, 11:48 to play in the first half. Duncan is coming back out in the wishbone, guys. And an unbalanced line to the right. And the fumble snap, Couts picks it up, and good job swarming in there. Got a flag in there.
Got to be kind of in the holding situation.
I would think so. There was nobody up around his head. I don't think it's going to be a face mask. And the Bears are clapping. So great job swarming there.
Oh, it's a good pursuit of the ball right there.
Yeah.
Well, do you take that penalty or you decline it?
Well,
loss of 4.
I don't know. I think I'd march him back. They second and 14 or first and 20. I don't know, guys.
If they're going to run now they're going to pick it up.
They're waving it off. So it doesn't matter. It's going to be second and 14. So loss of about 4 there for Couts.
Loss of 4 yards. That'll bring up second and 14.
So Duncan staying with the wishbone, unbalanced to the right here. And there's that counter, that quarterback counter, and there's nobody home. And Counts is off to the races, and he's all the way down inside the Bear 35. And so for a big guy, he's pretty quick too, Ty.
He is. He put a little spin move on there.
So they're going to mark that at the 33, so that's going to be a gain of about 35, 37 yards for Counts.
I think we were caught just a little flat-footed on that one.
Yeah, we were. The pursuit was following to the unbalanced side in the initial fake, and then Counts just did a spin, and it's just kind of usually you see a counter with a halfback out of the wishbone, but that's kind of a quarterback counter. You don't see that all that often out of that formation. So we got another timeout.
Timeout by Duncan.
So Duncan's going to take a timeout. And let's take it with him real quick. 10:44 to play. Bears up 14-7 here in the second quarter. We'll be back after this.
Says, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We are ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
So welcome back to Noble, Oklahoma, where the Bears lead Duncan 14-7. Duncan threatening inside the 35 of the Bears, 1st and 10. Back to the spread offense, and Rice slings it out there to Sincere Young, and he catches that and is shoved out of bounds over there after a pickup of about 5. So 2nd and 5, ball inside the 30 now. Sawyer Rice, he could have got a little motion there. Same play.
Yeah.
Slings it out there. And Young's got enough for the first down. Looks like he gets about 7 or 8 on that one.
Almost to the 20-yard line.
Yep. So right almost to the red zone. So Duncan comes up and looks like it's got in the backfield there is number 8, Holland. Sawyer.
Bad snap there.
Bad snap, and he's running for his life, trying to throw it away and throws it out of bounds. Bears kind of lucky he didn't get a penalty right there, guys.
I saw that, and I was afraid of that.
If that's Patrick Mahomes, that's 15.
Yeah, that's right.
We got a penalty over the middle of the field.
So he got Rice corralled that errant snap and rolled deep and out to the right and threw it out of bounds wisely. But Duncan looks like, are they marching backwards, guys? So another referee conference.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that penalty was.
And Duncan's moving back. They had a man downfield, guys. On a play like that where you're rolling around so much, may have a lineman downfield. So we'll see what they do here. Here's the signal. It is going to be I've never seen that, guys. It's like an illegal bear hug. I don't know what that was. Kind of put, I'm going through physical therapy for my shoulder, and that's one of the exercises they have me do right there. Kind of that,
Yep.
So I don't know what that is. So he's gonna come over and talk about it. It's on Duncan, but we just don't know what it is. Over explaining to Coach George, probably deciding whether to take it or not. So that was a first down, incomplete pass. So here we go.
Okay, so there were two penalties.
Two penalties. So
lineman downfield and an illegal crackback.
Oh, illegal. Well, we'll take that illegal crackback. So that's a 15-yarder, Ty. Puts them back to the 35.
Yeah, that's the kind we like.
Now Duncan's probably going to want an explanation.
Yeah. Hey, man, you got guys downfield. You're crackbacking. You're cheating, man. You're going backwards. All right. You gotta take the penalty. So I'm gonna get an explanation to Coach Terry over there. So Bears sending in Jackson Steele and bringing a lineman out. So going with an extra defensive back looks like here, Stephen.
Yeah, last week we talked about the pace of that game, and it was going, track meet back and forth, and then all of a sudden that third quarter we kind of had there were some penalties and the inadvertent whistle. It just brought the game to a halt almost.
And then all the cramps.
Yeah, so I hope they can kind of iron all this stuff out.
So Sawyer Rice in the backfield, he drops straight back. He's coming out to the right. Hot pursuit there by, looks like Hensley putting the pressure on him.
Number 24.
Yeah.
Great coverage.
Yeah.
All of our defensive backs, down here.
Yeah. Defensive backs covering. Of course, we hadn't played a lot of passing teams, but we've done a good job of defending the pass this year. So second down, that's on that incomplete pass, and now back in is 75. As Steele comes out. So we got
Enoch's coming out.
Enoch's coming out too. So going to be second and 25, empty backfield, and it's like 18 looks like he was wanting to block. He wasn't running a route.
Yeah, they were a little confused.
They were throwing to him.
Yeah.
So that pass intended for number 18, who was not looking for it, and that's going to bring third and 25 here. And so Bears in good spot. Boy, Stephen and Ty, I don't know why they go away from that wishbone. But I'm glad they're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were doing it there, and then they kind of called that timeout.
Well, they rip off a 30-yard run, get down into this position, and then they go back to the spread offense, which they, to me, clearly don't run as well. And a lot of that's Counts being the quarterback. He's just a load when he's in there at that wishbone quarterback. So empty backfield, 3 split right, 2 left, and Noble coaches yelling. I don't know if they're yelling at the officials or yelling at our guys.
They're yelling at the referees. Yeah, I'm not sure what it was about.
So was that a Duncan timeout?
Yeah, they called timeout.
So timeout Duncan. Duncan takes another one, and so going to be third down and 25. And Duncan going to talk about it.
feel like running the ball is definitely their strength,
right?
Rather than passing. But
they've got really good backs and they got a big offensive line, and that's our weakness. And I don't really know why they're not doing that, but I'm glad they're not. I hope they don't figure it out.
Hopefully they won't make that adjustment at halftime.
Right. So, one thing that the Bears, and we've defended better tonight, even on the run. And I know Coach George talks, and Ty, this. Those defensive linemen got to get their hands on those linemen and get them off their route, keep them off those linebackers.
That's right.
So we got motion here and throw out here in the flat to number 8. He makes a cut, and he's brought down. Good pursuit there.
Good job of Connor Franks. Yeah,
Connor
he was
Franks
flying up, made him cut back inside.
And 54 was there on the stop. Good hustle from the.
It was Tavion Holland.
Holland on that catch. He picks up about 8. It's going to be about a 4th and 17. And we're going to get a look at this kicker.
Kick it? Wow.
Yeah, you got a strong wind and a good senior kicker. And so he's going to set that thing down right at the 35.
Duncan kicker lines up for
Delgado. So 45-yard attempt here. Don't jump, Bears. And the snap is down, and the kick is away.
It's
got the distance, and it's good.
It's dead
I tell you, that kid's a weapon, guys.
Yeah, he is.
We don't want that. So Duncan comes away with 3 on a 45-yard field goal. Boy, we haven't seen a lot longer than that kicked here, guys. I've seen a lot of football games here, and I don't remember too many 45-yarders.
No.
I mean, with the wind, that even if there was no wind, that ball would have been good.
Yeah. So Delgado punches it through. And so Duncan pulls it to 14-10. Bears will take over with 8:40 to go here in the first half. And first time Bears will really have the ball against the wind. I know they scored against the wind, but they got down to the 2 before the quarter change. So Duncan takes, how long? 4 minutes or so off that clock. So we'll see what they plan here. They may Delgado probably can reach the end zone here, guys. That wind.
We're definitely a little deeper now.
Yeah. All right, so Duncan lining up to kick off. 14-10 Bears here in this district matchup play. A key game for both teams to stay in the hunt for the playoffs. Delgado approaches and drills it. And that's going to be caught about the 10 by number 4, Lane. And he fights his way up to the 27-yard line, so picked up about 17 on that return. So the Bears will take over first down there. 13:31 to play. I'm sorry, 8:31 to play. There's a smudge on the window.
Well, I'm happy to say we haven't had the number of penalties.
Yeah, it's been a pretty clean game for the Bears.
That's worked well for us.
Yeah. I know we talked about Stephen is Bronson is out. He's not out there.
Yeah, he's not out here. I haven't even seen him on the
field. I didn't see him in jersey and street clothes either.
Yeah.
So that run there, 21 Peterman up in there for about 4. So that's going to bring up about a 2nd and 6. Empty backfield. Joey Bear takes a snap, stands up, quarterback draw, cuts it out, and hanging on for dear life there. Makes a nice play in the middle of the field. Is that number 18? Boston.
Yeah, picked up about 3, I think.
Yeah, so got 3. Quartermeyer on the tackle there, looks like. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 to go here. Empty backfield again, Bears. 3 split right, 2 left. Lane comes in motion, fake to him. Bear running out here, and boy, he had no blockers. That looked like a busted play.
It did.
Yeah, Joey didn't really it didn't expect that snap, I don't think. It kind of
He was a little early.
Yeah. Right,
yeah,
right in the gut.
I don't know what the call was, but all the blockers went right, and Joey came out with the ball to the left, and I can tell you from experience, that's a bad feeling.
Yes, sir.
So so Bears going to have to punt it away and give it back to going to be 4th and 4. So number 12 back to punt for the Bears is Logan Kirby. He gets it away. It bounces and is taken at about the 24 by number 7, and he's brought down over here about the 32 by number 20, Connor Franks. So Duncan will set up with 6:37 to play in the first half, trailing the Bears 14-10 at their own 31-yard line. So we need a defensive stand here, guys. So Duncan deferred. So do you think they take the ball or the wind in the fourth quarter with that kicker?
Boy.
In what might be a close game. That'll be interesting to see how they come out at halftime.
It will.
Yeah,
It sure will.
Yeah, they might want the win that fourth quarter.
Yeah. So back to the wishbone, and quick pitch out there to number 8. He makes a move. Boy, he's about one move away from number 2 for the Bears. Sophomore Seth Wilson brings him down after a gain of about 8. So that was
number 8.
Holland, yeah.
Yeah, he's a pretty good sized kid too. He's about 5'10", 165.
And I think he's a sophomore.
Yeah.
So Duncan's got a lot of youngsters out there. Bears have got Seth Wilson. For the Bears on that tackle, Seth Wilson, sophomore, who's played really well defensively for the Bears. So here's that wishbone again. Counts, hands it up in there to the fullback, and he fights his way for a first down out to the Bear 44, or out of the Duncan 44 rather, 45-yard line. So that was Brule in there for a gain of about 4. So first down at the 45, and Duncan looks like sticking with that wishbone, guys.
Yeah, I don't like we said, I don't know why they would go away from it.
Yeah.
Keep the ball out of our hands. Yeah.
So Counts comes up, and option left. He keeps, and he barrels his way for about 3.5, 4 yards there.
3-yard gain, 2nd and 7.
$55 yards rushing for Counts so far, guys, on 8 carries. So he's pretty much been their offense. And Duncan not in a big hurry here. They would love to score and not leave any time. So there's that counter action again. And
yes.
It's getting
Balls on the ground.
Getting us every time. Counts fumbles.
I don't know if he got it back or it came out.
So that's certainly going to have to be a halftime adjustment. They're running that quarterback counter, and it's there for him. So he gets to the 43, first down of the Bears in Bear territory. 1st and 10, 4:19 and running to play here in the first half. So pitch, sweep out here. Set that edge, guys. Good pursuit.
There we go. Good pursuit.
Attaboy. There's the sophomore, Seth Wilson. Comes firing up there and makes a nice play. And if he doesn't make that play.
It was Quartermeyer, number 18.
Yeah, 18 on the carry.
Like you said, Kirby did a good job just stringing it out until Seth flying in there.
Yeah, you got to make them. You got to make them bounce it wide or cut it up, one or the other. And good job, gain of 1 there. Second and 9, and the sweep the other way with Holland. And he cuts back. He found a little crease there, cut it back. So Bears set the edge, but the backside pursuit was not there, Ty.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a run down for about 9-10 yards, first down. So going to be first down here in the 33. And Duncan back in that wishbone, unbalanced left. Fullback up the middle, Brule.
Right up the middle. Oh, that was good defense. They filled that good.
Got some hungry Bears there. Trevor Hand looks like in there, as long with Hensley.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them there in the middle.
So good job there. There's that gang tackling. Picks up 1. And you hear the coaches encouraging, imploring the second level of the Bear defenders to get downhill. So 2nd and 9 here. Unbalanced left again. And fullback trap. And again, the Bear defense stiffens. Yeah. So good job up in there, not giving Brule any room.
That's right. Crawford and Hensley on that one too.
Yep. So it's going to be 3rd and 7, and hey, they'll kick a field goal from here, guys. If they
you think if we stop them here, they're still going to kick it.
Yeah, they're still going to kick a field goal, or they'll try anyway. All right, so coming out unbalanced left, wishbone again. Here's Counts on the option. He keeps it, cuts it up. Get him down, guys. And they do. So he picks up about 4.
To the 26.
Brings up 3rd and 3. 68 yards on 10 carries for Counts. So Bears bringing in a little extra muscle. Number 60 coming in for the Bears is sophomore, I think. Adrian Henderson comes in. Bears take out a D-back. Now, Bears got too many guys on the field.
No, we got enough. They were just trying to get Standards back in position. He didn't get it.
I don't think he got
was short.
Boy.
He's like 2 yards short.
So it was a keeper by Counts. I don't know whether they're going to give him the forward progress. That run, the official coming in from the backside was running pretty close. He is short
He's
of
like
the 20s. He's short of the 23.
Yeah, I think he's short.
Yeah, he's like a yard short.
Actually, he's short of the 20.
Now they're trying to count our guys because they thought we had too many, but they were yelling at Standards just to get over on this side.
Okay, but he's coming all the way off.
Yeah, they didn't want him to come all the way off. They just wanted him to stay on that side.
Yeah. So they're gonna measure this, guys. The ball is looks to be about a half yard short, guys. We'll see. So here comes the chain gang.
This is the first time we've seen the chain gang
come
out
so.
this year.
I was just sitting here thinking, Ty, we used to have the chain gang come out every series, it seemed like, but
not even close.
In this day and age, it's going to be short on the 4th down. It's going to be a turnover on down, and the Bear defense stiffens.
They sure did.
Boy.
Shout out to the Mernan family, doing the chain gang and for all these years.
Right. Hey, they did it when Ty and I were playing, and we'd go 3 yards in 3.5 in a cloud of dust, and they were out there, 8-10 times a game.
Yeah.
In this day and age of football, the chain gang, they don't ever get to come out.
Yeah.
So Bears take over with 1:06, and I think we're out of timeouts, guys.
So we have one left.
We got one left. So Joey Bear stands up, fires it out here to Kirby. He's got a seam. Oh, gets out of bounds. I thought he might get through there, but gets enough for the first down. Gets out of bounds, stops the clock. Good job. Out to the 37.
We'll take that all the way down the field.
Absolutely. So Kirby with his second catch of the night. So Joey Bear, empty backfield, 3 right, 2 left, stands up, fires it out here to Wilson, and Wilson gets it down to the...
He didn't get out of bounds, but
No,
he fumbled it out of bounds.
Yes, he
okay,
did.
okay. And the coaches are yelling to stop the clock because the official gave the stop the clock sign over here, and the press box must have missed it. But he didn't do it. He kind of just real quickly. So didn't get out of bounds, but fumbled out of bounds. Picked up 8. Bear back again, fires it out, and this time we get out of bounds, gets the reception to Lane, and he gets out for a gain of about 9, and that puts the Bears in Duncan territory at about 48.
They are really playing off of our. I mean, they're giving our receivers that cushion.
Yep,
so.
41 seconds to play. 3 right, 2 left. Bear empty backfield again. Lots of time. He throws down the middle. He's got a man.
Yeah.
Oh, dropped the ball. Oh, hit him right in the numbers. Nice throw. Caught that seam. Who was that?
That's Carey, yeah.
Is that Bryson?
Carey, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it looked like he had it, and the guy hit him right at the at the same time and jarred it loose.
Guy made a pretty good defensive play on it, but I know Bryson thinks he should have had that. And I bet his daddy does too, but, hey, he makes enough plays. 2nd and 10, Bear rolling right and throws, and that ball looked like that ball was tipped.
It was tipped. It was, number 18.
By number 18. Lucky that didn't get picked off, guys. So 3rd down and 10 from the 48.
Jason Courtmeyer again.
So 29 and a half seconds to go, 3rd and 10. And Bears trying to tack one on here going into halftime. Wilson goes in motion. They fake to him and got one-on-one down here, and it's should have been picked.
Yeah, it should have.
It's a little underthrown. I thought Lane was going to beat him deep, but
was so
you're throwing
close.
into a tough win there too, guys.
Yeah, he is.
So intended for Lane, broken up there by number 11 for Duncan. That's Sincere Young. So Bears going to have to punt with 24 seconds to go here in the first half. And Duncan doesn't have anybody deep. They're not going to want to try to. So they're going for the block here. Kirby gets it away.
Got rid of that quick.
Good job. Let that thing roll and don't pick it up. Let it stop. Let the time go, guys. So great punt there by Kirby. He nails it down at the.
Kept it low out of that wind, too. Yeah, that helped.
I thought the Bears looked good on that series.
Yeah. Yeah, did a good job and eat up the rest of this half. 13 and a half seconds. Duncan probably not going to try much from their own 2. So Bears are 14-10, 13 seconds left to play in the first half. And here comes Duncan. Probably going to go to that full house again and just kind of, I don't know, if you take a knee, run a quarterback sneak, something. You're not going to try to do too much, I don't think. So counts. Takes it up to about the 9-yard line. So he picks up about 6 on that, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So good job, Bears, in the first half. Noble leads at 14-10 here against the Duncan Demons. And so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back here at Noble. I'm Randy Kersey with Ty Lindsay and Stephen Carey. And Bears up 14-10 at the half. We'll be back after this.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started.
Check.
Obrigado, você.
Now, as we close out our show, we pay tribute to the timeless charm and charisma of the genie himself. Get ready to have all of your wishes granted as the band brings this iconic song to life with energy, excitement, and a touch of Disney magic. Without further ado, we present Friend Like Me. Please welcome to the field the Pure Gold Dance Team.
I can't hear myself. There we go. Megan, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, welcome back to Noble High School, where the Bears lead the Duncan Demons 14-10 at the half. And while the Bear dance team is performing, we've got a special guest and kind of excited. Megan Turner, a senior at Noble High School, is joining us to talk to us a little bit about Student Council. What's going on in Student Council, Megan?
So Student Council puts on about 20 or more events a year, including our Mental Health Week, our Noble Acts of Kindness Week, and even Homecoming.
All right, great. Well, I know that you guys work hard, sponsor a lot of things, do a lot of planning, raise a lot of money, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about a couple of those things. What's Noble Act of Kindness all about?
So Noble Acts of Kindness Week focuses on our bullying awareness and creating a loving and supporting environment for all those kids who don't maybe have that outside of their home or even just in school. Just provides us a good, warm week.
Yeah, so just kind of gets everybody on board and thinking about that kind of thing. That and we know when we're not doing that, that can be a real problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so tell us, how do you? I know I've got my buddy here from high school, Ty Lindsay, with me, and I don't know, Ty, were you ever in the student council? You were a class officer, I know. I
Yes,
was in the
sir.
student council.
I was in student council in high school 1 year, actually.
Okay.
And really, really enjoyed it.
So what do you do to get in student council in these days? We know what we used to do. We used to have to give candy to enough other kids to vote for us.
Right, so now it's really not about popularity. It's mostly based on academics and your extracurriculars. So if you have like a 3.0, I think, point average, and you are involved in enough things and you get good teacher recommendations, then you can be involved in student council.
So great. So it's kind of involved in, kind of referrals, if you will, and just kind of your own activity. So how many student council members, high schools 9 to 12, how many student council members are there?
There are 70 student council members.
70 student council members. Fantastic. So a lot of kids doing a lot of good work.
Yes.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about, let's see here. Now, Student Council is kind of a broader organization, too. You guys involved in anything? I know there's a state organization.
Yes.
They have a state meeting and that kind of thing.
Yes, we have an Oklahoma Association of Student Councils, and every year each district has at least 2 conventions, and then we have an entire state convention, which is coming up in November.
Okay, coming up in November. So we'll have a delegation there?
Yes, we'll have 17 kids.
17 kids, fantastic. Where's that going to be?
In Owasso.
Owasso, okay. So heading up north.
Yes.
Good deal. So I know you're involved in other things as well. Obviously, you have to be. You just told us you were because you got to be if you're going to be in the student council. What do you like about student council? What do you like about it maybe over some of the other things?
I really enjoy student council because it's more of a family than peers and coworkers. We all get to know each other on a very detailed level, and we just get a loving and warm community, maybe when we don't always feel that loving community.
Yeah. So who's your sponsor?
Our sponsor is Kimberly Tabor.
Okay. So Miss Tabor has been doing that for a while, I think.
Yes, very, very long time.
Yeah, well, good deal. And I know one of the big things you guys do was last week, because I kept trying to get you to come on with me for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and you said, no, I can't do it because of what?
Homecoming. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about homecoming. That's different than when Ty and I were here, too. It's a big deal. It's a much bigger production.
It is. It's huge. We have 58 candidates walking the field, and during Stuco, we create all of the decorations that you see on the field and inside the school. We also create those sashes that those candidates wear, and we create the pairings and the bios. It's a big deal for us.
Big commitment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, good deal. Well, hey, I sure appreciate you taking the time to visit with us.
Thank
And
you.
you're a senior this year, so what are your plans?
My big plans are go off to a university, which I'm actually going on college tours this next week.
Fantastic.
And, yeah.
Where are you heading?
I'm heading to University of Arkansas and
Okay.
University of Alabama.
And Alabama. All right. Going SEC.
Yes.
Well, I guess you could stay at OU and go SEC too.
That's true.
Right? Yeah. Just don't go to Austin.
Right.
All right?
Right.
If you go to Austin, you can't sit next to me in church anymore.
Oh, no.
All right. All right. Well, Megan, I know your parents are very proud of you. We're very proud of you. Noble's very proud of you. You're a great representative for our community, and sure appreciate you taking the time to visit with us today.
Thank you.
All right. Very
Appreciate
good. So that's Megan Turner, senior with Student Council, telling us all about the Student Council and the activities that they do here at Noble. So, hey, let's take a quick break. Halftime shows are over. We got about 7 minutes. The teams will be back out. We'll come back out and kind of talk a little bit about the first half, Ty.
All right, sounds great.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Hey guys, Nathan's Automotive, proud supporter of Noble Athletics. We work on all makes and models specializing in diesel engine repairs. I'm so proud to show our support for the Noble Public Schools through our unique Auto Repairs for Bears program. Bring your car in for maintenance or repair and drop those repair receipts off at any school campus, and Nathan's will give back 5% of the totals to the Noble Public School System. We're looking forward to serving you for all your automotive needs. Go Bears!
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
What would you do if you only had one life to live? Well, that's kind of how this whole thing works. So bite off more than you can chew. Don't wait for someone else's green light. Go after what they say you can't. Oklahoma needs more doers, and doers don't wait. Get skilled, get paid. Oklahoma Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Welcome back to Noble High School, where the Noble Bears are leading the Duncan Demons 14-10 in this district showdown. And good first half for the Bears. This is Randy Kersey. I'm with Ty Lindsay and Stephen Carey. And we've got about 3.5 minutes here. Teams haven't come back out in the second half yet. And I think we've got a little surprise here. Ty didn't. Dean's his brother. Ty with me here. Ty and I, for those of us who don't know, we played together on this field.
We sure did.
We met. I probably met at football practice in the 5th grade.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And back in the day. And this is, rummaging around. This is from the Mary Kersey archives, okay, in the file. So back in the day, linebacker Ty Lindsay, all district.
Yeah.
An absolute heat-seeking missile on the field, if I recall. And then the quarterback who looked like they made him get up too early.
Well,
right?
I'll tell
I don't
you
know
what
time Coach Rutherford made us get up to take these pictures.
Well, I'll tell you what, Randy Kersey was leader all the way. I'll tell you what, we had some great times, and I'm really grateful for the time that I got to spend here at Noble.
Yeah, we had a great time. We were a great bunch of friends that we're still all friends, and still don't talk as often as we probably ought to. But every time we do, it's like we hadn't missed anything.
That's right.
You know? And I'll tell you. I know Ty played fullback some and usually came in. We ran a lot of power I, and I always knew, and I've told him this most of his life, that, hey, when I dropped back to pass, if Ty Lindsay was in the game, the backside end was not going to get to me. I knew he wasn't. And then appropriately, Ty goes and he's a career police officer, just recently retired from the Oklahoma City Police Department. So Ty's been taking care of people for a long time.
Yeah, I was fortunate to get to do that for 26 years and happily retired now.
Yep, very good. Well, that's two of us. So, yeah, Ty and I had lunch to kind of talk about I asked him to join me here when we knew Shane wasn't going to be here, and I told him, I said, yeah, retirement's kind of like being 9 years old again, you know. I just kind of watch ball games and
that's right.
Somebody makes me go mow the yard, you know.
Well, you know, Randy mentioned to you that we met in 5th grade. That was my first year at Noble, and that was my first year of football, as a matter of fact. And we played on the old grade school playground that was hard as a rock.
Yeah, Hubbard Elementary was our practice, or not Hubbard, Cross Timbers, or Catherine Daly now. Was where we practiced, because there wasn't as many buildings there as there is now.
No, sir. There was an old Quonset hut that had a basketball court, and that was our locker room.
That was our locker room, that's right. Poor lighting and a cold basketball court, and we'd dress in there, and it was school football.
Yes.
5th and 6th grade, we had a school program.
We were the Pandas.
Yep, the Noble Pandas, that's right. So, we had a blast doing that, and played all the way up through our senior year, graduating together, and so great memories. And I know I talked to Coach Rutherford, our high school coach, and Coach Kenny Lamb, who was one of the assistants, and I know they're tuned in tonight, listening to us. So say hello to them. Coach Rutherford, I think, is in Louisville. He said he's going to get on the hotel Wi-Fi.
Oh, that's great.
So and Coach Lamb is down in Corpus Christi. So. Great guys and
fine guys.
Yeah, just absolute great examples for young men to follow for sure.
No doubt.
So Bears are back out. Duncan's back out. They're warming up, and so kind of a little bit of a surprising first half. Stephen, you with us down there?
I am now. Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
That's all right.
The batteries on the mic died right after your interview, so
okay, well,
perfect timing. So
good. I'm glad it didn't die before the interview. I had to explain that to her mama and daddy. So yeah. No, so kind of surprising statistically. Ty and I were talking off the air. Not real impressive, but Bears lead at 14-10. Joey Bear through the air. The Bears I have them at 6 of 10 for about. 70, 80 yards roughly. So not really a lot of yards running.
Yeah, not the numbers we saw last week for sure.
Certainly not, or what we're used to seeing out of the Bears. But part of that is Duncan did settle into that run-oriented offense that burns that clock, Ty.
Yeah, and that's what we're struggling with a little bit. I'm really proud of the way they played. The Bears have really stepped up, and the fullback coming through there. He's got a lot of power, but we're getting together and gang tackling and pursuing the ball. And I think we played a really good first half.
Yeah. So Duncan, on the other hand, they've got about 15 yards through the air on only 3 catches. I think they are 3 for 5 through the air, Sawyer Rice. But most of their quarterback play has been by Couts, number 13, in that double tight, unbalanced line wishbone. Couts has 74 yards on 11 carries. Their fullback, Brule, we've done a great job on him. He's only got 13 yards, and he's been kind of a weapon. He really had a good game against Lawton Mack. Mm-hmm. And so middle of that Bear defense is pretty tough. Most of the yards has been on that quarterback counter.
It has, and
yeah.
he's got a strange little spin move with that.
Yeah, yeah.
It kind of throws you off just a little bit.
Well, and he's got, you can tell he's got good feet. He's 6'2", 225. He's just a load to bring down, and he gets kind of an edge or gets out on you. You're not going to bring him down with an arm.
No.
So looks like officials are back out. We're about 45 seconds from the second half kickoff. And we talked a little bit earlier with the wind, and it's still pretty stiff out of the north, Ty. I don't know. We'll see what Duncan chooses to do. They deferred.
Yeah.
They've got a great kicker. If it's a close game, they're going to want the win in the fourth quarter. So
you're right.
They may decide that they want to. I don't know how you do that. Basically, say, hey, we want to win in the fourth quarter. So we'll see where it comes out. Looks like the Bears are lining up. Looks like Duncan may be taking the wind here in the third because the Bears are lining up on the south end. So Duncan's going to take the ball and the wind here to open the second half.
And it is that kicking game. It's a little bit of a struggle.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit of a decision on their part because they do have a very good kicker. Kicked a 45-yarder with the wind to pull it to 14-10. So they're gonna want to try to make their hay here in the third quarter when they got the wind at their back. So Bond lining up to kick it off for the Bears. I don't know. That number doesn't – is that Austin Bond, Stephen?
It is.
Okay.
I'm wondering – I think – what is he usually, number 82?
82,
but maybe
yeah.
with the black uniforms, they didn't have one, and so he's 17 tonight.
Okay, so the kickoff is going to go caught at the – just inbound by Couch down there just inside the 30, and he gets out of bounds. Bears wrangle him out of bounds, number 9.
He probably
number
could've,
5, Trevor Rudd gets him down there.
Yeah, he probably could have let that one just bounce, and it would have went right out of bounds.
Yeah, I think it would have went out of bounds. It bounced and came right up to him. Yeah. So Duncan will take over on the 36-yard line, trailing 14-10 here in the second half. So been a different kind of game than most of the Bear games, guys, where there's lots of scoring. All right, so they're coming out in that wishbone, unbalanced to the left. Counts, pitch to the left out there to Holland. He's got the corner. So Bears didn't do a good job getting that corner set that time, Ty.
No, he got too much on it.
8 yard, looks like a 12-yard run by number 8, Holland.
He's having a good night.
Yeah, so that's 34 yards on 4 carries for Holland.
Crawley was down here yelling 5 down, so it looks like they're playing kind of a five defensive linemen.
Okay, so kind of the old yeah, so Bears got 5 guys with their hands on the ground, Ty. And that's just quarterback sneak power.
Yeah.
Counts up in there for about 6. So Bears going with an extra down lineman and probably one less D-back. So second down and 3 here in Bear territory now at the 46.5-yard line. And Duncan taking lots of time. They're really going to try to burn this clock up, guys, I think. So Couts pitches out again to Holland, and they've got him this time. He gets about a yard.
Yeah.
Much better there.
There's good flow to the ball there.
Yeah. So that second level on the Bears, those down linemen, keeping those offensive linemen off the linebackers and D-backs where they can run to the ball. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. So big play here early in the second half. Chance to get off the field for Noble. So 44-yard line, 3rd and 1. And it's going to be a quarterback sneak. Counts is up in there for about 4 yards. He's got the first down at the 40. So
I think he's doing better with that than Brule was.
Yeah. So not outsmarting anybody there.
No.
just stop us if you can.
Yeah, he's a big kid.
Yeah.
And
he got big kids in front of him.
That's right. And they're hitting it quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 70 for them. What'd you say his size was? He's a big kid.
6'4", 260.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a senior. And I think the guy on the other side's bigger than that as a sophomore. So Counts, again, at kind of that counter, but he goes with the flow. And they still hadn't got him down, guys. They're going to give him about a yard there on his momentum. He is a load.
Yes.
And number 52 now, Wyatt Dalton going in.
So Dalton heading in. Bears rotate those D linemen. Most of them play offensive line as well, but they rotate in and out on the defensive line.
Number 60, Adrian Henderson coming out for a breather.
Yeah. So going to be 2nd down and about 9.5 here. So good job bottling Counts up and getting him down. So here's a sweep to the right, coming out wide. They've got it strung out pretty well. Get him out. There you go. So number 12, Kirby. But that play was really made more by 20. I mean, Kirby, great job, but 20 is the one that really forced him wide there, the linebacker, Ty.
Yeah, that was Jackson Pogue for Duncan.
So Pogue on that carry gets about 2.
I remember that name from baseball last year.
Yeah. Yeah, and this guy is, I think there's been more than one Pogue. This guy's a junior. So going to be 3rd down and 7 here. Unbalanced left, and there's a sweep to the left. Holland out there, and good job, Bears.
Yeah. Nice.
Great job setting the edge over there. Who is that standing in the backfield fighting that block off? Didn't make the tackle, but made the play.
Connor Franks came flying in there and ate up a block. I mean, he hit somebody, just taking up one of those extra blockers.
Yeah,
so.
and I tell you what, the cornerback on that side set that and turned it in.
That's Rudd out there?
Is that Rudd?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So great job, Trevor Rudd. 6 yards to go, 4th down, and they're bringing in. Are they going to try a field goal? They're going to try a 53-yard field goal. So 53-yard field. Here comes Delgado. He's got a 45-yarder earlier in the half, so he's going to try this from 53.
I'm not sure why they reset the play clock.
But yeah, I don't know. Play clock to 12.
Our coaches are yelling,
don't want us to jump.
Yeah.
It's a low one. It's going to go under the crossbar. Just didn't get it up in the air. Of course, that far out, you got to keep it low trajectory. So the Bears come out and hold. Ty, that's a big hold, guys.
That's a big hold, and it was so low, I thought they were going to block that.
Yeah. So Bears are going to take over. And, you just don't see that many field goals. Where do you take over in high school? You don't take over at the spot of the kick like you do in the – so Bears get it at the 20. So it's a touchback. I thought that was right. So Bears are going to take over 1st down at the 20 into the wind here. 8:06 to play in the 3rd quarter, hanging on to a 14-10 lead. Here's a quick pass out in the flat to Kirby. He puts a nice move on.
Yeah.
He's still
he
going.
keeps his feet.
He's still going.
He's inbound still.
He's in, and he's run down from behind by number 18. Great effort there.
35.
some nice
down to the 35-yard line.
Nice moves and broken tackles
that
there.
was a great effort.
Yeah,
Great effort.
Great job by the senior there. So 35-yard line. 45-yard catch and run there for Kirby. So they're trying it out the other side. Is that Bryson over there?
Yeah, that's
Yes, it is.
Carey.
Yeah, Bryson Carey's got.
Got a flag.
We're going to have a hold there, probably, guys. That looks
And a
like
lane out there,
it's
maybe.
a hold on Lane. It was a good catch and run. It would have been a first down. Got about 10 yards on that, but I think they're going to mark this back. Yep. So got the receiver out there, Lane, on the hold. So Bears came up moving quickly there, trying to.
Looking good.
So that's going to mark it from the 30 back to the 40. So it's going to be 1st and 15 for the Bears, with 7:42 to play here in the third quarter. Bears up 14-10 and driving. So Peterman to Joey Bear's right, 3 split left, 1 right. Bear back, and he throws it over the middle late, and I'm not sure. Kind of lucky that didn't get picked. There was nobody in the area.
No.
I think he thought somebody was running into that zone, and the receivers kind of checked up. So going to be 2nd and 15, incomplete pass. So 2nd and 15, 7:27 to play. So 3 left, 1 right. Bear that's that middle screen, and it's a drop, kind of thrown a little high and behind him. And I tell you what, number 17 was bearing down. I don't think that was going anywhere anyway. That was read by Jackson Pogue there. So throw was a little, didn't quite hit him in stride there, guys. But had he, I think it's about a 1-yard gain. So going to be 3rd down 15 at the 40, the Duncan 40. Bear back to pass. Gets some pressure. He rolls right. He's going long, and just doesn't have the arm into that wind, guys.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I wish he'd have kept it right there. He had broke the pocket, and I don't think there was really anybody out in front of him, guys.
No, it looked open.
At least maybe he could have picked up a little bit of yardage.
Yeah.
Got a 4th and manageable, maybe.
Yeah, get a 4th down from the 30 or so, and then you got a shot, right? So
let's see if we can pin them deep here.
Yeah,
again.
Lane comes in. He pinned him there at the end of the first half down at about the 2, so he's going to kick. He's going to be kicking from just inside Bear territory. And so he gets it up.
Not a great punt.
Get a roll.
High.
Get a roll.
Good
roll.
bounce.
Yes.
Roll. Yeah, they're trying to wave it on down there. Good job, guys.
17.
Yeah, about the 17-yard line. So pins them inside the 20, and Duncan's going to take over. 7:05 to play here in the third quarter. So after both teams missed field goal for Duncan after driving down, and then the Bear defense stiffened, and then Bears get a big play but can't move it further. That penalty hurt.
Yeah,
because we had another first down.
Yeah, they were looking really good until that play.
So Duncan coming back out now in the spread offense, 2 left, 2 right, and Rice in the backfield, and he hands it. No, he fakes it.
Quarterback keeps, yeah.
He should have handed it. He faked it, kept it, and got
tell who
swarmed.
that was.
That's a good sack.
Yeah.
Crawford, I think, on that. Yeah.
So Mason Crawford with a big play there, loss of 5 for Rice. And, you know, Rice has had some 100-yard games. He's not run for nothing tonight, guys.
No.
He hasn't been in there that much at quarterback, and he's going the wrong way. Well, the right way for us, but, yeah. So going to be 2nd and 15, spread offense again. Rice back to pass. He's looking over the middle. He's got a man. It's up in the air. Could have been picked off. Boy, hit number, is that 18?
Number 18, right in the helmet, I think.
Quartermeyer took it right in the face. It popped straight up in the air, and I thought we were going to pick it.
with them changing their offensive scheme, making us change ours. We were doing that 5 down lineman. Now we're back to the kind of 3 with the extra defensive back out there.
Right.
Jackson Steely's out there now.
Yeah. So 3rd and 15. So Bears going to go with 3 down. Got the backers and then an extra defensive back in there, Jackson Steely, the sophomore. And so they come out spread again. Rice drops back. He's rolling right. And good coverage downfield. He's not going to get there. Don't hit him out of bounds.
No pass.
Don't hit him out of bounds.
I don't see any flag.
All right, we got away with one there. So 20-yard line, good pursuit by the Bears, and Bears going to get off the field again.
That's good defense.
Yep, the coverage was great. He had nobody to throw to.
Right.
Again, we wonder, why are they going away from that run game?
I don't know. They first-year coach trying to learn his players maybe. I know they've had some injuries, and that's dictated what they've done some this year, but they seem to be all healthy, and clearly they move the ball better running. So here's the kick, and it's a short one. Checks up.
Yeah.
And taken by Bryson Carey. It kind of surprised him there. He's still on his feet, and he's brought down finally inside the 20. So great return, gutsy play there by Bryson Carey.
It was great.
Kind of caught everybody by surprise, especially me.
Yeah.
I'm yelling, get away from it. And he said, no, I'm going to take it to the 18.
He came right in there.
All right, so Bears in great position to add to this lead here. They're going to mark him down at about the 19-yard line, 1st down and 10. And Duncan coaches out on the field. I don't know why.
I think number 7 was shook up a little bit.
Shaking up a little bit.
Yeah, he got kind of hit, behind the play a little bit, maybe.
Okay.
Landon Holthaus.
All right, so Peterman's set back with Joey Bear in the backfield. Bear fakes. He's going to the corner. The good ball fake.
It's in.
Oh, he's calling it incomplete. Yep. I tell you what, you could see that developing right here. He did that little shoulder fake, and then there was a wheel route over there to was that Lane?
Lane out there.
Yeah.
Looked like number 3 on the defense. He didn't even look back for the ball.
Yeah,
He just kind
I
of
tell you
face
what, he
guarded
was
him.
there, just kind of a face guard thing, which I don't think there is any face guarding in high school. So 2nd and 10.
There it is.
Hand off to Peterman up the middle.
Right up the middle.
Absolutely fantastic.
Peterman's looked great all night.
He has. He's at 25 yards on 5 carries. He rips off another 12 there, 11.
Yeah.
Not quite.
No, not quite 10. They got him down. So about 10 yards there. No, they're saying first and
they
goal.
are giving
First
it
and
to
goal.
him,
So,
yeah.
So about 11 there. And Bear fakes it and gets up in there, gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal. So Peterman now 6 carries, 35 yards. And, that's one of the things we talked about, guys, is, hey, we need a run game other than the quarterback scramble. And we hadn't called his number that much, but, boy, he's delivered when we have tonight.
Reminds me of another player we used to know, Randy Coulter.
I thought the same thing, number 21. I was thinking about that too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Randy, about the same stature and
yep.
Quick feet.
Rolling right and throws into the end zone. Does Bear, incomplete. So it's going to be 3rd and goal now from the 10. So Bears have not looked real sharp here after getting that 1st and goal. So going to be 3rd and 10, 3rd and goal from just inside the 10-yard line. 4:57 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Bears up 14-10, looking to add on. And got a jump.
That'll
51.
help.
Yeah, so, hey, 3rd and goal from the 5 is a heck of a lot better than 3rd and goal from the 10, Ty.
Yeah, it is. We'll take it.
All right, so Bears running their receivers kind of flip-flopping the field there. Joey Bear's going to have, looks like he's got Peterman in the backfield with him. 2 split right, 2 split left. 3rd and goal. Got motion, and Bear back to throw. A slant,
Beautiful.
and it's there.
Got it.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Great throw. Threw it right where nobody but his guy could get it. He went down to get it. So who is that on the catch there?
It's Connor Lane.
Connor
on the catch,
Lane with the
Yep.
touchdown catch. 5-yard touchdown pass. And, you know, there's a great example of using the offense and the motion to move the defense out of your way. And then you got one-on-one out there with one guy wide and one guy left. And, he can't defend everything. And the slant's there.
That's right.
And it was thrown perfectly. So it's a great job. Bond out. High snap. Ooh, low kick. Did he get it over?
He got it over, but there was a whistle before the snap off.
Okay. So what do we?
Encroachment. I think.
Offsides. So is that's not a dead ball foul. So we should be able to decline that or mark it on the kickoff, right?
It was good.
It was a good kick. Yeah,
He's saying it was good.
It went above the lower bar. Okay. I mean, 25 years from now, that's going to look like a made kick.
Now they're going to make him kick it again.
No, they're going to make him kick it again. All right. So they blew it dead apparently.
Yeah.
Normally, you don't blow dead on an offside. That's not a dead ball foul generally, unless the referee just blows his whistle or contact is made. So, well.
Yeah, what that snap was high there.
Yeah. So good job again. That's the second time that we,
But now he said we just decline the penalty. So if we decline the penalty, then why would
we decline it if it was a good kick?
Right.
So I think they blew it dead. So a little better snap
There
this
we go.
time.
I missed that one though.
Pulls it to the left.
Yeah.
So dadgummit. All right. So, but the Bears lead it 20-10 now with 4:51 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Noble up over to the Duncan Demons. We're going to come back in a minute here at Noble High School. I'm Randy Kersey. This is NobleBears.tv, along with Ty Lindsay and Stephen Carey. We'll be back.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
So welcome back to Noble High School. I'm Randy Kersey with Ty Lindsay, Stephen Carey. Bears up 20-10 after scoring here in the 3rd quarter. 4:51 to play. Austin Bond set to kick it off. And there's that deep onside. Fair catch called at the 34 by number 14, Boston White. And so Duncan will take over from the 34, trailing by 10. So Bears miss that extra point after knocking that first one through, Stephen. We were just talking at the break. Normally an offside is not a dead ball. They don't, you get a free play all the time on an offside. So I don't know why they just didn't let that kick stand.
Right.
Unless an official just blew his, got overzealous and blew his whistle.
Got one of those inadvertent whistles maybe.
Yeah,
again.
another one of those nasty things. All right, so Duncan coming back out, and they're coming back to the wishbone. Counts in at quarterback under center. And he options left, keeps it, and cuts up.
Oh, my gosh.
And I don't know if we're going to catch him. He can move, guys. And that's how you answer. So, boy, that opened up. I don't think anybody laid a hand on him.
No.
Very well blocked, and Counts gets a step on you, and he's not only bigger than everybody trying to tackle him, he's faster than everybody
he's
trying to tackle him.
He's fast.
So 34 from the 34-yard line, that's about a 66-yard run for Counts, and he just had had 84 coming in to that carry. So he's up north of 140 yards now, guys. Delgado knocks it through for the extra point, and just like that, Duncan answers. And it's a 2017 game now. Bears still leading, 4:38. 4:38. Did they even run any time off that clock?
that was one play and score. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a. Yep. So Bears have kept that bottled up, at least from doing that. You know, he's had some nice runs, but he hadn't done that to us yet. And Coach George talking to, I think that's Coach George down there talking to the linebacker Hensley over there, who's a good player. They'd just been a little out of position that time. All right, so Duncan going to kick it off. 4:38 to go here. Delgado kicking with the wind. And Bear coach is telling our guys to back up because he's going to, with that wind. The wind's picked back up a little bit more, it seems like, Steve.
It has.
Yeah, it has. It is definitely cooled off here. It's 54 degrees, I think, a while ago, whenever I looked. So.
Yeah. So Delgado comes set to kick. Kirby, Carey, and Lane back deep for the Bears. And he drills that one, and that gets to the end zone and through the end zone. So a touchback. Bears will take over at the 20, first down here in the third. So leading 2017, need to go put it in the end zone again, guys.
Like to see a long, good drive right here. Yeah, move the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing them try that. They've had some success running the ball a little bit and kind of, we spread them out like that, Ty, and it spreads the defense out, and you find those gaps when you're running north and south like Peterman's been doing tonight.
That's right.
Bear stands up, fires it out here to Lane, and he's got it, and he's pushed out of bounds there at the 25, so 5-yard gain on first down. So 2nd and 5. Clock stopped with Lane going out of bounds. 4:32 to play in the third. Bear rides that option, pulls it, and takes off around the right end, and he's got room, and he's out of bounds. Oh, and we're going to have a penalty over there at the last. Dadgummit, had the first down, and they threw that. That looks like some kind of a block problem.
Yeah, I think Rudd's over there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and boy, had the first down without that block, guys.
Hey, that's a pancake.
So we're going to have holding against the Bears. That's going to be marked from about the 34. So that's going to make it. So we'll redo 2nd down, and it'll be about a 2nd and 6 maybe. It'll be 2nd and 5. So they basically put it right back to the so they threw the flag at the stick basically, or at the 10-yard downfield line, and they're just moving back. So we just kind of redo it, guys. 2nd and 5. So Bear takes the snap, dropping back, steps up in the pocket, and finds his man.
It's Carey.
Bryson Carey, and he's out of bounds at the 38-yard line of the Bears for a first down. So great job stepping up in that pocket there, Ty.
Yeah, it was.
Boy, you like to see that.
Absolutely.
So that's a gain from the 25 out to the 38. So 13-yard catch and run by Bryson Carey. And there's handoff up the middle. Nothing going this time. Didn't block this backside here. Number 24. Is that Brule?
Yeah, that is Brule.
Yeah, they're fullback, also linebacker, and lost 3 on that one.
think that's where Davison was telling Joey to pull that one. Should have pulled that one out.
Yeah. So 2nd and 13 from the 35. Bears with the lead.
Oh.
And he's going downfield. Incomplete. Kind of a sloppy route running downfield there. You got two guys in the same area. And he kind of threw it in between them, and neither one of them could really reach it. So 3rd down and 13. You know, it's tough to throw that ball in that deep like that in that wind, and we're having really good luck throwing it intermediate, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the deep ball, we just haven't been as accurate tonight.
Well, yeah, and you're throwing into the wind like that. I mean, you throw the deep ball when you're going the other way.
Right.
So it's going to be 3rd and 13 here, and Wilson goes in motion. He fakes the handoff, and another deep ball. And
there it is.
Just, you know what? There you go, Connor Lane. And again, Randy Kersey shows how much he knows.
He dropped that one right in the basket there.
Perfect throw. Got the one-on-one. Well, the difference there, too, you don't have two guys running in the same area. So it's, but fantastic throw and catch.
Yeah.
Gosh, from the 38 all the way down to the 10.
Yeah.
So 52-yard bomb there. Dropped right in on top of him. Great throw, great catch.
It sure was. Here we go.
And so here we got sweep out here. Is that Bryson?
Bryson Carey, yeah.
About the 2.
Cuts it back middle. Yeah, it gets down to about the 2.
Yeah, so Carey for 8. His first rush of the night.
You know, that goes to show usually every time we say something like that, about how hard it is throwing the ball deep or whatever, they prove us wrong.
Yeah, every time I act like I know what I'm doing up here, yeah. It happens in baseball too, guys, so yeah. And that's up the middle and a touchdown.
He's in.
Is that Peterman?
That's Peterman, yes.
Peterman
Good
runs it in
run.
from the 4,
Excellent.
and the Bears go back up 26-11 or 26-17. And going to go in. Are we going for 2? No, sending Bond out.
Kick it again.
Yep. So we're going to try to kick it again here. So great drive there by the Bears. And again, how many times have we been in 3rd and long tonight and we pulled it out, guys?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we needed that.
There we go. Good snap.
Good snap.
Hold. Yeah. Great kick.
Good job. Right down the middle. So Bears take a 27-17 lead with 2:35 to go here in the 3rd quarter. We're going to take a quick break. I'm Randy Kersey with Ty Lindsay and Stephen Carey, and we will be back here at Noble High School. Bears up 27-17.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game.
So welcome back to Noble High School. The Bears electrify the crowd tonight with a bomb there on a 3rd and long, all the way down inside the 10-yard line, and then punch it in to take a 27-17 lead over Duncan. So Bond with that deep onside, another fair catch called there, and it's dropped.
Fumbled.
Ball's on the ground.
I think they got it back.
Yeah, got the bounce back to him. So looks like
or is that their fullback?
Yeah, it's Brule in
Okay.
there, and he just kind of bounced it, let it get in on his pads there.
I think it might have cost him a couple of yards.
Yep. So he drops it, but bounces back to him, to Duncan, and they got it at the 35, first down, 2:35 to go here in the 3rd quarter. And looks like Counts is coming back out, guys, in the wishbone.
Like we said, no reason to go away from that.
Well, the last play they ran went 60 yards, so yeah. So same play, counts to his left,
Good
to the
defense.
right, and there you go, stacking him up. Look at
Still up,
he is
though,
so
man.
hard to get down. That's why that gang tackling on our keys of the game is so important.
It is.
Which we didn't really do a great job against them and him last year on that.
Well,
Someone
that
needs
kind of defense will slow him down a little bit.
Yeah.
Someone needs to go down and get a single leg on him.
Yeah. Hey, you know, it takes so long to get him on the ground. Can we get a guy down there to tie his shoestrings together? So he picks up 4. Going to make it 2nd and 6 here. Minute 56. Clock running. 3rd quarter. And Duncan Bears will get the wind here in the 4th quarter. So, and a big stick. I'm telling you what, Hensley. Now that's feeling that. See, I just had a Ty Lindsay flashback. I swear to God. I'm telling you what, stood him up. A kid who's way bigger than Hensley, by the way.
Yeah.
And I mean, he put some serious hat on him, Ty.
He sure did.
right in the middle of his chest. Yeah.
You got to love that.
Oh, 3rd down and 5. So, Bears another chance to get off the field. I bet number 13's not going to let go of it. He's going to hang on, I think, probably here. Unbalanced to the right, to the short side. Well, they're going to throw back to him, and it's there. And it's caught. So counts, pitches. Can you get him down? They can't get him down.
No.
He's just too big. So Duncan scores on the trick play. Great call. I mean, you just got to hand it to him. Great call.
Seth Wilson ran him out.
Yeah.
Or almost did.
Almost did. Seth Wilson's about 140-pound, dripping wet sophomore trying to bring down counts, and just wasn't because of lack of effort. But
no,
Bears kind of got caught sleeping there. Great call. And nice throw back from the halfback there. I don't know who threw that. Was it 17 maybe, Pogue? And the kick is good, extra point good. So Duncan pulls back within 3, 27-24. And so we were griping about not griping, but saying how much there wasn't a whole lot of offense in that first half, and not the case here.
No.
So Bears need to take that ball and go score again. 55 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Bears up 27-24. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back here at Noble.
Hey guys, Nathan's Automotive, proud supporter of Noble Athletics. We work on all makes and models specializing in diesel engine repairs. I'm so proud to show our support for the Noble Public Schools through our unique Auto Repairs for Bears program. Bring your car in for maintenance or repair and drop those repair receipts off at any school campus, and Nathan's will give back 5% of the totals to the Noble Public School system. We're looking forward to serving you for all.
All right, welcome back to Noble High School, where Duncan has just answered the Bears and pulled it back to within 3. Noble still leading 27-24, 55 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And Delgado approaches, and he hammers that one, and that's going to go through the end zone as well for the touchback. So the Bears will take over at the 20. Stephen, gosh, great call there.
Yeah, that was
kids are, here's the thing. You got a kid like that that's hard to bring down. You got every Noble kid just busting a gut to get over and get a hand on whoever to get them down, and then they slip him out of the backfield. I mean, it's just a great call.
Yeah, that play they've been running all night. We've been trying to stretch it out and, cut off the edge. And great call by their coach.
Just caught us. So Bears take over. Joey Bears got Peterman to his left, and he rolls left, looking downfield, and that ball is a catch by number 4, Lane, for a pickup of about 9.
Catch.
A nice catch.
That really was a good catch. It was a close one.
Yeah. Threw it down low, and Coach Crawley's trying to – why are they moving it back?
He's saying it's a catch right here.
He caught it at the 39, and the guy's trying to mark it back to the 36. So from across the field, you got a guy right here on the sideline that says it's a dadgum catch, and they come across the field and say it wasn't. That just drive you nuts. And I don't know. It may not have been a catch, Steven. You're right there.
It was right here. He caught it. I think he might have stepped out of bounds before he caught it.
Okay.
But the ref over here on this side he was calling it a catch the whole time.
I mean, it's right in front of him.
Right.
How does the linesman from across the field come and overturn that? I don't get it. So out here to Kirby, and again, great job breaking a tackle. He almost
slipped that one again.
Yep. He gets about 7. They're going to give him 6. So we're going to be 3rd and 4 here for the Bears. So 18 seconds. I don't know. We may take this out.
I think we're going to let the
there's more time on the play clock than the game clock, and we're going to go to the fourth quarter here, guys. So Bears are going to go, now they're lining back up. So what are we doing? Just let it run out, guys. Don't run this into the wind if you don't have to. So into the third quarter. Noble leads it 27-24. Bears are going to have the ball 3rd and 4 on their own 26. And big play coming up here to start the fourth quarter, but Bears got the win.
That's right.
Got to feel good about that.
Absolutely.
All right, let's take a break here. This is Randy Kersey with Ty Lindsay, Stephen Carey at Noble High School. Bears up 27-24. We'll be back after this.
Hey guys, Nathan's Automotive, proud supporter of Noble Athletics. We work on all makes and models specializing in diesel engine repairs. I'm so proud to show our support for the Noble Public Schools through our unique Auto Repairs for Bears program. Bring your car in for maintenance or repair and drop those repair receipts off at any school campus, and Nathan's will give back 5% of the totals to the Noble Public School system. We're looking forward to serving you for all your automotive needs. Go Bears!
Welcome back to Noble High School. Big play in the game here, Ty. 3rd down and 4 from the 26. Bears need to keep the ball, nursing a 3-point lead here. Joey Bear's got Peterman to his right. And Bear, quarterback draw, get upfield. Oh.
They got a face mask there.
Yeah. All right, so Duncan bails us out on a face mask. That
should be.
Quarterback draw
I
didn't
don't know
really.
Anymore.
Well, right. I mean, somebody from may come in from Lexington and overturn it. I don't know.
Yeah. Having another conference on it, so.
Oh, my goodness. So they're calling a face mask on Duncan. So Bears get a break there, guys, because that play was stopped dead cold. So that's going to be a 5-yarder? Do they have 5-yard face masks still?
Guess that's an incidental face mask.
I guess. I thought a face mask was a
personal.
face mask anymore. I know it is at some levels, but. All right, so 1st down, we'll take it. Let's don't gripe about it. Well, 31-yard line, Bears 1st and 10. Leading by 3 here in the fourth quarter, just underway. Bear going deep, and that ball, he's hit as he throws. And pretty good coverage on lane down here that time by number 3. But ball didn't get close to getting out there. So going to make it 2nd and 10. So Bears taking another deep shot. Second and 10, 11:34. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. Handoff up in the middle of Peterman. Nice cut.
Yes.
Still on his feet. Made a really nice.
Oh, look at that.
Look at this.
Push.
He looks
Look at
like
that.
Chris Counts, guys. Somebody's in there pushing. I bet Trevor Hand's in there somewhere. Nice job there.
Yeah, excellent effort.
Yep. So picks up about 12. And first down for Peterman. He made a really nice cut there about 4 yards into that run that opened that up to get on out to that first down. And again, it's just a quick, God, guys, come on now. All right, so another a low snap hit him in the shins, and he didn't know it was coming either. Yeah. So ref's tying his shoe, I think. So loss of 4. So that's going to make it going to be about a loss of 3. Going to make it 2nd and 13 here. Back to the 39. Bears need to get to the Duncan 48 for a first down. What are we doing here? So they're over talking to Coach Davidson about something. Kyle Davidson, Bear offensive coordinator, and he has always found a way to move the football. All right, so 2nd and 13 here. Bear back. He's got Peterman to his right. 2 split right, 2 left. And off to Peterman up the middle. Now there's a cut that he should have kept going north and south.
That one cost him.
Yep. So
he seems to have pretty good vision. Typically, but
that's one where you just lower your head and you get about 3 more yards there, and you're happy with it, and you go 3rd and 6 maybe. Mm-hmm. So he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, picks up 4 or 3. So 3rd and 10. Peterman comes out in motion. Bear rolls right. And there he goes. Great block by Peterman. I tell you what, Joey Bear gave Peterman a little finger there and said, hey, get that guy right there. And I mean, Peterman almost tore his head off, Ty.
He did.
That was I could hear it through the glass.
I heard it up here,
Fantastic play. So improvisation there by Joey Bear and Jordan Peterman. And Bear all the way down to the 36-yard line, first down. Peterman again up in there. And they're pulling him back, but he gets about 4, Ty.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's a little package of dynamite.
Yeah. I mean, that's the kind of, you bring up Randy Coulter. I mean, I see Randy Coulter do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, he really brought it. So, picks up about 4 on that run. So Bear and Peterman getting it done on the ground. Peterman to the left, fake in there, and right over the middle there. Nice catch and move. Is that Kirby?
Yep.
So Kirby picks up a first down, about 10-yard catch there. So again, going back in the middle there, guys.
How many
finding
yards,
a soft spot.
How many yards do you have Peterman at right now?
Peterman, I've got at about just about 50 on 9 carries.
Okay.
Yep. These are unofficial, by the way, because I'm trying to watch and call the game and right in the dark. Slant, and they beat us to the spot there. Good defense. Number 3 out there.
Middle of the backfield was open right there. I felt like, maybe Connor should have cut that one in a little bit more to the center
maybe,
of the field.
take a little different angle there. Run to kind of the green grass.
Yes.
Kind of, So going to be 2nd and 10. So motion and a track play up the middle to Peterman, right up the middle.
Nice.
And he busts that all the way down to the 10-yard line. He picks up 14 yards on that run. So
I feel like that motion, a carry going across the field, got the defensive eyes looking and made a huge hole in the middle.
Yeah, the hole was there.
Motion is designed to move the defense around where you want them to go, and that's Bears doing a good job on a number of cases tonight.
And
Peterman
again,
up in there again.
And again, shout out to the offensive line. They're doing a heck of a job, too.
They are. Who is in the ball game in Barnett's place?
So we got Logan Clark, 56 on that side. Yes.
So
then,
Clark,
Yeah, and then you got
he's a sophomore.
Yeah, you got Trayshawn Davis, and then Hand, Crawford, and Hensley.
Yeah, so good job on the offensive line tonight. Bear rolls right, and he throws in the end zone. Kind of threw it a little short. And I tell you what, I think he could have run it in. So, going to be 3rd down and 8 from
the
just inside the 10. So clock stops on that. 7:33 to play. So big down here. Bear rolls left. He throws it out there. He's got a man. Did he stay in?
He
did.
in.
Touchdown.
That's fantastic.
Kirby.
Trey Kirby, the senior, hauls that in right up against the boundary over there. And Bear just thought he was going to run with it, and then he saw Kirby standing out there and just floated it up there to him.
It was beautiful.
Great play, great throw and catch. 9-yard touchdown for Kirby. And Joey Bear leads the Bears down, and they take a 33-24 lead. Extra point is up and through.
That's good.
Through, yeah. So Bears go up again by 10, 34-24 with 7:26 to play. So great answer there after, again, Duncan pulls it to within 3.
Yeah.
So this high school football stuff's pretty fun, huh, Ty?
It is. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I got to tell you what, Peterman is. He's a little workhorse.
Yeah, he's done great tonight.
Very impressed.
Yep.
He's had a couple of big, good blocks too. Yeah,
oh man, I tell you what, that was again another 3rd and long, and he was slipped out here to, kind of as a safety valve pass, and Bear rolled to him and. Bear got so out here so far, it's like, well, it doesn't do any good to throw it right here.
Yeah.
So, but Joey just kind of gives him a motion, and Peterman just like darn near tore that guy's head off.
Yeah.
With that block, and Joey slips up the sideline for a big run to keep that drive alive. 7:26 to play. 34-24 Bears. Bond lining up to kick off. Bears got the wind here in the 4th quarter, which is not insignificant in a tight game. So Bond lines it up. And going to be another deep onside. And oh boy.
Oh.
He didn't call a fair catch, guys. So he's lucky to get that and hang on. So that was number 7.
Guys, we got the win. Why do we kick?
I think he mishit it a little bit.
You think?
Well, I was wondering why we needed to do an onside.
Yeah, I think he mishit it. I don't think he intended to kick it that short. So Duncan's going to get it about the 43 with 7:26 to play. Bears up 10. And what offense are we coming out with?
Looks like they're coming out maybe spread
Coming
offense
back with
here,
the spread. So back in at quarterback is Sawyer Rice, the sophomore. So they got trips to the right out there. Hadn't seen this formation yet. And Rice throws out there, kind of a screen, dropped. So wasn't a great throw. Threw it low, and number 11.
Now we're making that switch of bringing that extra defensive back out there.
Yeah. So 2nd and 10. Clock stops. 7:22 to play. Bears up by 2 scores. So Bears have best defensive performance of the year so far, I think, Stephen. I don't know. Ardmore was good, but so far knock on wood, done a great job tonight.
They have. They played a solid game.
Rice back to pass, got nowhere to go, trying to get outside the pocket, and good pursuit, and he throws it away. Just don't hit him on the sideline over there, guys. Let's don't give him 15 free.
Man, our defensive line got a great push on that.
Yeah, they really did.
Mm-hmm.
Pushed upfield, and again, the secondary has done a great job, just not giving them a lot of options of where to throw the ball. So 3rd down from the 43, 7:11 to play.
Need a big stop right here, 3rd down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Make them punt.
Yes.
If they get a few yards, they'll probably go for it. And let's just
big number 13 isn't even in the game. I mean, at least he was a running back on the spread. But
so Rice back to pass, straight drop. He throws, and it's high, incomplete.
Oh,
Bears
so
caught it, but I think he's out of bounds.
Yep.
Kirby caught it. So ball was high. The Duncan receiver intended there for number 7, Holthouse. He went up, got a hand on it, tipped it. Kirby came down with it, but he was clearly out of bounds. And that's going to make it 4th down from the 42. And Duncan's got a decision to make here. And
looks like
they're kind of acting like they're going to go for it. So don't jump off sides here, guys. Don't make it 4th and 5. And watch for something squirrely, like a quarterback throwback, right? So what are we doing here?
I'm not sure why they were blowing the whistle.
So they had misspotted the ball, and so back to the 43. 4th and 10. Rice takes a snap, drops straight back, looking downfield. He throws high,
yes.
Incomplete.
Oh, don't get a penalty.
Yep. Well, let's. We're looking back here at the line, and there was 57 for the Bears and 58 or 56, or like
56.
Scotty Harper says, they're not going to send each other any Christmas cards this year. They were kind of wrestling a little bit there, but cooler heads prevail, and the Bears get off the field, hold them on 4th and 10, and 6:57 to play. And so what do you do here, guys? You
go down and score.
Let's score, or do you burn this clock up?
Say go down and score. Put this game out of reach.
See,
almost.
I got too much Coach Rutherford in me. I had to burn this clock up. We'll see here. Joey Bear, and he flips that to Bryson Carey coming around, and he picks up about 3.
I was watching him carry that ball. I knew it was going to pop out.
So Bryson gets up to the 40. So he gains 3 on that run. Actually, that's technically a pass because he flipped it to him forward. So clock continues to run at 6:33. And, don't snap it at 20 seconds, right? I mean, and they've jumped.
We'll take that.
Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah. So the second time tonight that maybe the third that we have pulled him off, and number 25 leaving the field, he's going to get to go get a do-better talk over there on the Duncan sideline. So that brings up 2nd and 2 instead of 2nd and 7. And clock moving at 6:20. And 15 seconds on the play clock still. So there's Peterman up there, and this time they defend it well.
Yeah, they shut that down pretty quick.
And Peterman's going to maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe lost a yard there.
Yeah, the ball was down.
Yep. So going to bring up 3rd down. That's no 5-yard loss. They're trying to mark it way back. The ref over here on the near sideline, Peterman lost about a yard. He didn't lose back to the 39.
Yeah.
They got him at the 36. They're marking it correctly now.
Coach George.
But the guy on the referee on the other side is marking it back.
He's marking it back, and that is not right. There was no way that's a 5-yard loss. So another referee conference here. I mean, this guy on our sideline is standing at the 36 and he hadn't moved. But he's also not in the conversation, which makes me a little nervous. But they have marked it at the 36. But the yard marker is all the way back to the 39 over there, but that's not right.
I think the coach is asking for the clock to be corrected. There we go.
So 5:40, and they've got it, 5:40 left to play here in the fourth quarter. And why is that linesman on the other side standing on the dadgum 39-yard line? And he's not moving. So what are we going to have out here, guys? Like a arm wrestling match between the two linesmen, decide where we're going to place the ball? So we got a timeout taken. Is that a timeout for the Bears?
You know, Duncan's had some breakaway plays tonight, but Noble's played a more solid game.
Right. I mean, they've had a couple of long plays, and other than that, we've pretty well kept them in check. I mean, they've, you know, Counts has got his yards, but slowed them down enough, kept them out of the end zone often enough and then the Bear offense really picked up here in the second half.
Yeah, they did.
Besides that long run that Duncan had, that one-play series, I mean, other than that, they haven't done a whole lot. So.
Right.
So what did they call just now?
Okay, so sideline warning, and we got the far line judge lined up right at the 36. And so just a warning. So it's going to be third down, guys, and 3 from the 36. Boy, another first down or 2 is probably going to put this thing away, guys. All right, so Joey Bear has got Peterman to his right, 2 split left, 2 to the right. In the right hash, motion, and handoff up in there to Peterman. He gets about a yard, no more. So going to be 4th down. Yeah, he didn't even get a yard. He pretty much just got back in line of scrimmage. So 4th down and 3 now. And what's the call? From the 37.
Yeah, false start right here again.
Going for it. Yeah, the call is false start. So Joey Bear, same formation, 2 left, 2 right. Peterman to his right. They are trying to draw him off. At least run that clock. Yeah, run it all the way down and then take a timeout. You know, run another 10 seconds, 12 seconds off, take a timeout, get your play right, and then go get the first down. And that's what the Bears are doing. So Bears call a timeout just before the play clock expires, bleeding that clock off. And 4:44 to play. Bears up by 10. 4th and 3 from the Duncan 36. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back here at NobleBears.tv.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
What would you do if you only had one life to live? Well, that's kind of how this whole thing works.
So welcome back to Noble High School. Noble leading 34-24 over Duncan. It's crunch time, guys. 4th and 3. Bears going for it on the Duncan 36. Bear rolls to the left, and he comes up, fires, and a great route, great throw. First down, Noble. Complete out there to
Kirby, I believe.
Trey Kirby. Kirby's had a great night, guys.
Logan Kirby.
Logan Kirby. So from the 36 down to the 24, a 12-yard pickup. And now you absolutely do not snap this ball with under 5 seconds, unless there's under 5 seconds left on the play clock, guys. 4:21 to play. Duncan's got, is that 2 timeouts on the board there?
Two timeouts.
Yeah.
Yep.
So both teams have 2 timeouts, and hopefully the Bears won't have to use any of theirs. Duncan's got 2 timeouts. So play clock down to 7. Bear with Peterman to his left. And sweep play. Peterman cuts it up.
Keep going.
Cuts
There
it
you
out
go.
again. Great blocking out in front. Who's that out? Trevor
Trevor
Rudd
Rudd
driving his man all the way down to the 5. Fantastic job by the senior Trevor Rudd. And Peterman makes a nice run. So he gets down to the 7, 1st and goal, 8-yard line.
In bounds, too. So let
Stays
that
in
clock run.
bounds. And again, let that clock go all the way down under 5. So Peterman picks up, what, about 18 on that run, guys?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So that puts him at 90 yards tonight on 11 carries. Those are Joe Washington average yards per carry. Peterman up in there, sticks it up in there. Not much there. Might have got a yard. So that's not, yards here aren't as important as running that clock, honestly, with a 10-point lead, because it's a 2-score game. And we're inside 3 minutes. And, boy, Stephen, Ty, I can't remember which one of you said it. Boy, the offensive line, this is the best game for the offensive line, I think, of the year.
Yes. They've done a great job
And
tonight.
being a little shorthanded with Bronson out.
Correct.
So Peterman takes that to the outside. He's got the corner. Oh, boy, he almost got in. Nice cut there.
Man.
Gets down to the 1.
2 flag.
Okay, so maybe coming
See what
back.
this is.
Maybe coming back. 2:25 on the clock. What's the call here? Going to be a hold. So looks like they're going to mark that from the 6 spot of the foul. So that'll put us back
About the 12-yard line.
About the 12. So they marked it at the 2, I guess.
Well,
the
he's
hold.
moving it back again.
I was going to say the hold wasn't at the 2. The hold was further upfield. So, yeah, so back to the 17. So the hold was at about the 7-yard line, so 10 yards from there, spot of the foul. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 17. And, again, 2:25 left to play. Empty backfield. Bear flips that to Lane coming across, and he cuts it up in there for about 4. Timeout called Duncan. That's their 2nd timeout. So they got 1 left. 2:16 to play. So Lane gets down to about looks like the 13 on that play. Picks up about 4. All right, so 2:16 to go, and Bears lead it 34-24.
We feel like in a good spot right here. Even if we kick a field goal here, even
yeah,
you're up by 2 scores already as it is. So.
Right. Well, I don't know that they'll kick a field goal and risk getting it blocked. Honestly, I think knowing Coach George and
Go forward.
I think you just take it. I'd be surprised if we throw the ball at all, because you don't want to stop the clock, right? With an incompletion here.
Yeah, we got an empty backfield.
Make them use that. So empty backfield. Looks like they're lining up the middle, and there's
we got a little
kind of a little razzle dazzle, and Kirby breaks a tackle back here in the backfield. Gets back to about the line of scrimmage, so that's okay. Keeps the clock running. And Duncan takes their final timeout. So Duncan has no timeouts. 2 minutes, 4 seconds left in the game. 4th and goal from the for the Bears from the 14, leading by 10, really about the 15-yard line there. So
looks like the coaches are kind of discussing it, maybe, whether you go for it or field goal. But
yeah,
looks like they might be just going ahead and going for this.
Well, I think you roll out here with Joey, and you tell him, don't throw a pick.
Throw it out of the back
stay
of the
in
end zone
bounds
if you have to.
I mean, the clock's going to stop if he doesn't basically score because it's 4th down. So the clock's going to stop on the turnover on downs. But you want to burn some clock here. You don't want to just kind of. So we'll see. Bears lining up with 3 to the right. And a one wide left. So Bear again rolling right here. He throws it into the end zone.
Hey! There it is.
It was tipped.
Tipped and
should have been picked off by who caught that?
Rudd.
Trevor Rudd, Mr. Touchdown, his second of the night.
He's had a great night.
Yeah, I tell you what, 17 had that ball in his hands, and I don't know if he's trying to knock it down or, sometimes on 4th down you don't really want to catch. Although in the end zone you're going to bring it back to the 20. So, but he misses it, comes off his hand, and Trevor Rudd is right there for the catch, and that puts it on ice, guys. Bond kicks that one through, and the Bears go up 41-24 with 1:55 to play. Wow. Great performance tonight by the Bears.
Absolutely.
So let's take a break. We'll come back. 1:55 to go. Noble up 41-24 over Duncan. And we'll be back here at noblebears.tv.
So bite off more than you can chew. Don't wait for someone else's green light. Go after what they say you can't. Oklahoma needs more doers, and doers don't wait. Get skilled, get paid. Oklahoma Career Tech.
So welcome back to Noble High School, where the Bears have taken a 41-24 lead on the Duncan Demons and pretty much put it on ice, guys. Bears are going to go to 2-1 in district play. Big win tonight, avenging last year's kind of heartbreaking loss down there in Duncan. So Bond lines up to kick it off, going with the deep onside. It's going to be taken at about the 26. Fair caught. Okay, they just blew it dead. I don't know. Did he kick it too early or
flag over there on the far side?
Maybe an offside. Bears moving backwards here. So no time off the clock. Dead ball foul. Bears will kick it off from the 35 now. So this game didn't start out great when we fumbled the opening kickoff, but boy, the Bears have made a lot of big plays in a lot of areas. Blocks, runs, stops. Really have showed up big tonight.
They have.
So this time he kicks it deep and gets it back all the way to the 14. Caught Duncan a little by surprise. Coming right back up the middle. Get him down, guys. There we go.
Another flag coming out there.
So brought down at the 40. The return there was by number 8, Holland. And what's the flag? Flag at the 43. Now they're moving it back to the 38. Looks like it's going to be some kind of a block. Yeah. So a hold there at the 38. So that's going to march Duncan back. They'll start about the 28.
Holland's just a sophomore. He's going to be a force in the next couple of years.
Yeah, he looks like their fastest back, probably. Although Counts looks pretty darn fast.
Oh, he does.
But, yeah, so that marks him back to the 30. So infraction must have happened at the 40. So spread offense, Rice back to throw. And it's a throw and catch, and slips a tackle, gets about 9 out there on the completion to number 17, which is Pogue. So Pogue gets about 9.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They're going to give him a first down at the 40, so they gave him 10.
Yeah.
Clock down to 1:27 and running, and
Number 13 up the middle.
Counts carries that one for about 5. So Counts runs that for 5. He's had a big night running the football for sure. Counts at 159 yards I have him at. And
good defense.
Back to pass. Nice move to get out of the pocket and get out of bounds over there. Looks like he might have the first down, Rice. 54 seconds to go. Bears up 41-24. So Duncan moving the ball a little bit here, but Bears just making sure we're not getting beat deep, Ty.
We were in the backfield there. There was a good rollout to the right.
So Bears got 2 down linemen. Now 3 down linemen and everybody else back. Rice throws high. Nice. Goes up and gets that. Number 18 catch for about 11 yards there. That's Courtmeyer for 11. First down at the 40-yard line of the Bears. You're just inside the 40. 45 seconds and running. Rice running around. Bears getting a hand on him. He's trying to keep the play alive. Throws it downfield, and we may get a penalty there. Yeah. Going to get a pass interference on Noble. I think our guy got caught not knowing quite where the ball was, guys.
Right.
And that's okay. That's a 15-yard penalty versus a touchdown. You'll do that at this stage of the game. So 34 seconds to play. So that's going to be a automatic first down marked off from the line of scrimmage. That's the one time a pass interference is okay, guys.
That's right.
It looked like on that scramble there, they could have called pushing the back, on Duncan.
Yeah. 15-yard penalty. Takes the ball down to the Bear 25. So 34 seconds to go. Rice takes the snap. And he's got one-on-one over there and throws it out of bounds. Good coverage over there. Who's on that? That's
Rudd over there.
Rudd?
Yep.
So Trevor Rudd Wilson over there close to. He's a safety on that side. So incomplete pass. Takes the clock down to 27.5 seconds from the 25. So 2nd and 10. Good rush again. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to run it. And he's going to get hammered out of bounds down there at about the 5 by Wilson. So good run there by Rice. 16 seconds left. Duncan down 41-21 or 41-24. 16 seconds. Spread offense. Rice runs it up the middle, and he gets in for the touchdown with 12 seconds to play. So that's going to make it 41-30. And last time I checked, guys, there are no 11-point extra points plays that you can do.
I think you're right on that
one. So Bears still up 41-30. Duncan moves the ball down the field. Bears playing prevent defense all the way. Just clock is our friend. So here's Delgado in. you almost forget Delgado hammered a 45-yard field goal tonight, guys. That's a long ways here. So extra point is good. 41-31 now. Bears up 10, 12 seconds to play. So
coaches are calling for their hands return team here. So we'll see it probably an onside.
Right.
Not that it matters really much. But.
Yeah, going to be an onside kick, no doubt. And so getting all the guys that catch the ball, handle the ball up in there to receive this onside kick that's coming. So 14-10 at the halftime, really a defensive struggle, guys. And, boy, explosion of offense in the second half.
Yeah.
And I kind of thought that 14-10, I mean, Stephen and I have been enough Noble games lately. We know that, hey, scores aren't going to end like that.
Right.
Yeah, there's just somebody was sleepy out there. I don't know. So Bears going to have, looks like one man deep, and everybody else within 10 yards of the 50. So onside kick's got to go 10. And Delgado lining it up. Looks like he's going to kick it over there to that right side. And he gets down on top of the ball, and it's loose.
They got it.
I think Duncan got it. Yeah, we had a guy there, and he just kind of missed it, kind of whiffed.
That was a good kick.
It was.
Good onside kick.
Yeah.
Great bounce there.
Got the bounce, and Duncan gets the ball at the 50 with 12 seconds to play. So, one thing that's kind of important we hadn't talked about these late scores, and kind of maybe why it may be important to keep them out of here. It can come down to point differential to get in the playoffs, right, Stephen?
I would assume so. Yeah.
I mean, that is a tiebreaker, and so you want to win games.
Definitely don't want to give up anything.
No, you don't want to give up any extra points here. So point differential can come into play. So Sawyer back, nice catch, and good tackle. Ball's on the ground, comes out.
I think we've got it.
Who's got it?
There's no time on the clock left, though.
I think Noble got that.
So it was a catch, and
Jackson Steele came up with it.
Jackson Steele recovers the fumble, so complete down to the 30. So a 20-yard catch, fumbles it forward to about the 25. Jackson Steele falls on it, ball game. So Bears win it 41-31 in a really well-played game for Noble all the way around. Obviously, things you want to work on, but gosh, did a pretty good job slowing that wishbone, that running game down. And then, I still maintain Duncan helped us out by not staying in that offense, guys.
Well, you're absolutely right on that. And
so, maybe we will send them a Christmas card.
Yeah, and I think we were kind of on the flip side, so they had quite a few penalties that helped us in good situations too.
Yeah, we kept some drives going a couple of times on one face mask there when they had pulled within 3 and had us 3rd and long and get a face mask call, keeps the drive alive. We go score. So that's great. Band's out on the field playing, kids coming over in front of the student body. Whew. Makes you want to get down there, Ty.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't make me want to get down there, but it makes you want to get down there. I just had shoulder surgery, and, that picture we showed, I think that's the first time I heard it, trying to pose for that picture.
There you go.
So, but anyway, Bears win it 41-31. Hey, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back here to Noble and wrap it up. This is Randy Kersey with Stephen Carey and Ty Lindsay, NobleBears.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
So welcome back to Noble High School, where the Bears get a big win over Duncan. I think I was saying it's a 10-2 Duncan to Noble in the times they play. They started playing in 1990 off and on, and only the third victory ever against the Duncan Demons for the Bears. So did it in great fashion tonight. Steven, what's your final thoughts?
Hey, it was a good night. You know, I mean, there's a little, of course, like you said, the wind, I think, had effect on it, you know, so I think Joey was a little off, you know, accuracy maybe there that first half, but Bears picked it up. Thought the offensive line, defensive line, all those guys down in the trenches, you know, did a great job tonight. Peterman, you know, again, had some great runs there at the end in that second half that really helped open up some of that passing game too. So, you know, good win for the Bears after last week. So get back in that win column.
You bet. Ty, what do you think?
Well, I'll tell you what, I was impressed tonight. Noble played hard the whole game. They came through.
Yep, really did, and really physical. I mean, boy, we talked about a few plays where we just absolutely tore into them on blocks, on tackles, and did a great job for the most part gang tackling, held Counts, their big runner, still got 150-plus yards, but a lot of that was on one run, and really made him work for it.
Yes.
And really shut their passing game down completely. Had good pressure and really did a great job covering in the secondary. And second half offense just came alive. And really a catalyst was Peterman running the ball. Opened a lot of things up.
Yeah, he did a lot.
So, all right. So, well, guys, it doesn't get any easier. Next week we go to Elgin.
That's a Thursday night game, too.
Thursday night game against Elgin at Elgin. Elgin come into tonight unbeaten. I would imagine they're still unbeaten. They probably are the class of our district. And but you know what? They kind of looked that way last year too, and they come up here, and the Bears got them last year.
Oh, good.
So we'll see what happens. next week.
I'm sure they'll want a little revenge after that. But
So, well, one thing I know about this bunch is these Bears, they're going to show up.
Yeah.
They're going to make them play, right?
Yeah.
So, and that makes you proud. That makes you proud.
Hard-fought game, and who did Elgin play tonight?
You know, that's a great question, and I don't have an answer to that. Let's see. We can probably look that up pretty fast. But Elgin and Midwest City, I think, are unbeaten in district, as is.
Elgin had Altus tonight. His final is 57-0.
Okay, so Elgin's still unbeaten and still rolling. So they're going to be feeling pretty good and looking to avenge last year. So Bears going to have to get ready and get going on a short week. But like I said, hey, I bet you we show up.
Oh yeah,
that
was a great game, guys.
All right, good job. Well, thank you, Ty, for joining us, man. We appreciate it. And
57-0 Elgin.
Yeah, 57-0 Elgin. On the here's some scores coming up. Piedmont over Lawton. That may be Lawton Mac because it's district play. So Piedmont and Lawton Mac are in our district as well. So
El Reno, it looked like El Reno was had beaten Midwest City too.
Okay, you sure did. Okay, well. All right. Well, Bears need some more wins, and going to go get after it again next week. So, hey, thanks for joining us here on NobleBears.tv. A big win for the Bears tonight, 41-31. I'm Randy Kersey with Stephen Carey and Ty Lindsay signing off. And go Bears.
Go Bears.